Token. Yeah.
New token. Yeah.
I just grabbed some.
Hey,
Hello.
what's happening? Hey,
Still
What's
here,
going on?
yeah.
what's everyone doing?
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
what's cracking?
Hey, guys.
So excited.
So excited. I just can't hide it. How's everyone doing? Fantastic. Well, we're doing good, doing good. How was everyone's week from our last session?
Yeah, it's okay. Pretty solid.
It's not like it's not like we haven't talked or anything. Every day for multiple hours. And then some. So, nice. We're going to get started here. So, I'm going to go ahead and switch on over. And here we go. So, session 0 was really fun. We discussed how we are going to, let me refresh this real quick. It's not refreshing. Apologize. Is everyone still connected to the... There it is. Okay, great. All right. So, last session we discussed how our party came to be, and we discussed how everyone came to be at the table here at the Yawning Portal in Waterdeep. Just to kind of get everyone caught up in case you forgot, we have Brigier Landstrom. We'll do character introductions again. Brigier, who is wants to make a name for himself here in Waterdeep, and he is an accomplished explorer. And he and his bodyguard Isra is at the Yawning Portal. Isra is a bodyguard that was hired by the Watchful Order of the Magists and the Protectors to protect Brigier as a spell guard. And they're both eating at their table, they're drinking, they're having a good time, but they're also keeping a watchful eye out for any patrons that might appear to be worthy to possibly join them on their journey to become accomplished adventurers. Not long into their night, they're sitting there and having a good time. Not long into their night, they hear this rumbling coming from the portal. This giant portal here in the middle of the bar, which is where the Yawning Portal gets its name from. And in that comes a giant half-ton, 8-foot tall standing minotaur, climbs out of the portal, and everybody in the portal, the Yawning Portal, takes notice. They all look over. They're completely shocked by this giant minotaur that just walked out of the portal. And of course, Isra and Brigier, they're very happy to see that. So they make their introductions. Not too far away is another one of our characters, is Morglum, a half-orc barbarian. He just lost an armling wrestling match to one of his buddies that he knows here in the portal. And he sees this minotaur come out of the portal and excuses himself to go and make introductions himself over at the table. Meanwhile, he also waves over his buddy Nail. And Nail's a young lad, half elf. They've only recently met Morglum and Nail. And Nail was pretty shocked to see this minotaur, and he's pretty young, so this is the first time he's actually been at the Yawning Portal. He kind of rubbed his eyes and his jaw dropped with a mouthful of chicken as this minotaur came out of the Yawning Portal. And as they're all kind of sitting there and making introductions and trying to figure out, if there's going to be any type of connection, there's another member to the party, and that member is a very mysterious individual. He's wearing a green cloak, and he's just kind of hovering over in the corner by himself, minding his own business, watching all this kind of unfold. And that's kind of where we pick up. And that's where we start. What are you guys all doing?
Well, Isra, who recently got into town after escaping the monastery in the mountains, hasn't really, he hasn't really like settled into the big city life, and most importantly, like he found out what ale was because they didn't have it in the monastery. So, Isra's currently like he's gonna get up and he's gonna walk over to the bar. And he's talked to Durnan more than a few times now because he spent time at the bar drinking. And I just want to look over to Durnan and be like, "Hey, hey man, can I get another cask of ale, please?" Durnan, hello. Can I have some ale, please? Hey man.
You've had enough.
One second. Wait a minute.
It was like Sean Connery.
Hold.
There's not even anybody here, man.
Hold. I'm serving my other customers. Wait your turn.
Ezra just kind of looks around and he's just like, okay.
Ah, what can I get you for?
I just want to drink, you know.
What do you want? You want ale? Do you want some spirits? What are you looking for?
I don't know. I guess just like a lot. Okay, so you see that table over there?
Yeah.
The one with like the minotaur that just climbed out of the fucking hole in the ground?
You know him?
Yeah, I want to see what happens when he drinks. Do you
Nothing
have enough
good, I
ale?
suppose.
Do you have enough ale to like maybe get how much would that cost actually? And like Israel pulls out like his very like sparse coin pouch. Just like I don't.
Well, it depends. Are you looking to get him drunk, or are you just looking to get him to like you? Because there's a difference.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? Just give me 5 of just like mid-shelf ale.
All right. Well, that's gonna set you. That's gonna be 3 silver, please.
Oh. Okay. I just have like this gold piece. I guess what you guys call it, dragons. I guess. Here, just like I guess. Tab. Is that?
You want to start a tab? What's the name?
Durnan, you've talked to me like 4 times now.
Have I? What's the name?
It's Isra.
Ezra. All right. Come right up. I'll have Gabriella bring over your drinks to your table in a moment.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna like spin around 180 on the chair, and then just like hop down and come back over here.
Nice.
And I'm gonna look over at the half elf that just recently joined the table and be like, "Are you old enough to drink?" Good enough. That's good enough for me. Okay.
I'm sure there's others at the table who could take his drink if he is not.
I'm gonna look over at the Minotaur and be like, "Have you drank before?"
Nail is like not to make a gross face drinking this ale. Like trying real hard not to look like a dumbass.
Drink what?
Drink
Ale.
what?
Ale. It should be coming over here in just a minute. You said Gabriella was going to bring it.
As you say that, Gabriella approaches. I have some drinks here. Drinks? Who ordered the ale? Who ordered the ale?
Oh, hello!
A round for everybody.
A round for everyone. Ha ha. Aren't you some strapping old lads here? Here you go. Drinks. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Very busy.
Thanks.
Toodaloo. As you hear her just fade off in the distance. Bye. The crowd of the tavern pretty much takes over.
So, I'm gonna look at Jeffy and I'm gonna be like, "So this is ale. I don't know if you've had it before, but if you drink enough of it, you feel really good." and your problems sort of go away for a little bit. But they kind of come right back. But you worry about that later. That's future use problem. And Isra just takes a big swig of, you know.
Jeffy's gonna go ahead and follow suit.
Burger will also raise his and start
Oh,
chugging.
it tastes just like mother's milk, Jeffy
Na-
says.
Nail is absolutely going to try to follow suit.
Start spitting it up all over the place.
Definitely like chokes a little bit and trickles a bit down his chin on like the third gulp.
Oh, put a sippy, put a nipple on that drink there.
So as you guys are sitting
I was
around,
gonna say sippy cup.
as you guys are sitting around your wooden table, it's it's lit pretty well, and there's half-eaten carcasses of chicken or whatever other items you were eating. You're all just sitting there making chatter, and you all kind of get the sense that the yawning portal is a little different tonight than other nights. It's kind of a special evening. So you have the noisy tap room. It seems even more full than usual, and there's patrons that are brimming with excitement. And as you notice, just outside of the yawning portal, you see a small crowd of well-wishers. They've gathered around the party of these other adventurers and heroes who've chosen this night to kind of brave the tavern's namesake. So this small band of would-be heroes are carefully checking and securing their equipment, their mundane equipment as well as magical. As they begin their descent into the large hole in the middle of the tavern, the tap room fills with a loud cheer and excitement and huzzah, hooray! Behind the bar, you can see Durnan just kind of, shaking his head and smirking under his mustache. You can see that this rope that they had already put down was, kind of how the Minotaur was able to climb out, because this rope was just thrown down carelessly by this group of adventurers. What are you guys thinking about this scene that you're in right now?
Jeff, right? Wolfie, Jeffy, excuse me. What made you come up here, bud?
Did you live down there?
Where are Minotaurs from? Is your mom human? Oh.
How big's your mom?
I don't.
Wait,
Whoa.
you can't ask that.
Oh, my bad, dude. We're new friends.
Are you a baby Minotaur?
Oh God, I hope
I am
not.
younger.
How young?
Do you get
I'm young too.
do you get bigger?
I young too.
Oh my God. And Isra's like 6'3", right? So he's kind of like big for a human. So like he feels kind of like weird. Like you see like he's got like this like nervous smile across his face when he's looking at Morgan and Jeffy.
It's a party of giants and then a few short people.
Give him a thumbs
Yeah.
up.
I got a whole starting five here.
I'll play shooting guard.
Ruku is sitting in the corner having his ale, and in the crowd outside he notices a local guardsman. So he joins the table and hails Gabriella for a round to try and blend in and not have his likeness be seen.
Yeah, what's everyone's demeanor? How are you guys sitting at the table and kind of just what would you guys be doing?
Burger's
Just
pretty
chalking it
like,
up.
yeah, he's like
Trying
laid
to,
back. He's just enjoying his drink and kind of talking it up and watching as people make their way down the well.
Nail got-
doesn't believe danger exists because he's been in the last safe labyrinth his entire life. Too trusting.
So when Ruku comes over, Isra's gonna like, because I'm super perceptive, right? I'm gonna look at him over this as kind of like a side eye, and then like I see that he's got like 2 daggers, a short sword, a bow, and like, this nice adventuring cloak. I'm just gonna be like, he kind of just like sits himself down. I'm just gonna be like, you use those often?
You haven't seen a better archer than me.
You're hired.
Welcome.
Just kind of looks over at Greg. He's just Great. Yeah, he's the. So I guess we should probably like. It's been great drinking with you guys. Don't get me wrong. I guess we should probably like tell you all why we sort of pulled you all together here.
I was gonna ask what I was being hired for because I have to run it by my
Well-
dad first.
I was taking a sip right when you said that, by the way.
Adrian takes a drink out of the side. I just turns his head.
Can I go on an adventure?
Okay, so hiring is a loose term. Okay, no one here is actually getting paid by anybody but me. At least that I'm aware of. It's more like okay, so get this. Brigier and I, we're part of the what's that
Watchful
fucking-
Order of Majesty.
Yeah.
Protectors.
Watchful
Yeah.
Orders of fucking spellcasters and protecty boys.
We need an
Yeah.
acronym.
Basically, it's like the Mages Guild here in town. Brigier here is a member, and I'm hired what's called a spell guard, or well, I haven't really like I'm new, but anyway, we're trying to we want to move up, right? We want to get more famous. Kind of one of the higher up you get in the guild, it's a bunch of powerful mages, better paying jobs. You learn stuff, get better money, get cooler shit. You make a name for yourself, and that's kind of what we're in this for. So just straight up, I don't know about you guys, but we're kind of tired of slumming it here in this city. We want to move ourselves up here in the world, but that's going to take some risk. It's going to take some adventuring, and we're going to have to do some cool shit to make that happen. And we were just kind of wondering if maybe if the dude who looks like he kills people with knives and you two big motherfuckers would like to come with us and
What about?
you heal again? Is that what what do you
Yeah,
what do you
Didn't
what
you
do
say you
do?
sink? Don't you
Have
sink?
you ever been in a fight?
Well, not to the death. You've been in a few scraps on the caravans. Yeah, I can heal a little bit.
I'm gonna look at Morgan. I'm gonna look
Yes,
at
ask Gorbash.
He
Yeah, dude. He healed me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up? Which question?
Well, I was just gonna ask is just everybody here is I mean,
I-
I'm not gonna go with him to ask his dad. So
Need a man for the task. I understand.
Well, he's family. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
leave without talking to him.
so
I'll go.
okay,
I'll go with the boy.
Yeah, no one has to go with me.
Oh
You
no,
just-
I'll go with him.
Are you my new
He's
dad?
eyeing Durnan. He looks familiar.
You.
That is it.
Oh my god. Okay.
He's young.
You just Okay, so like I said,
Yeah, but I'm looking for the opportunity to die in battle. That would be great. So I would love to
What's
come
up?
with you guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I would enjoy the opportunity. You seem like a nice set of lads,
Says the
Well, I don't want to die.
I take another really big drink of
says the Minotaur. But no, that
Well, we're
was
not gonna
that
be.
was,
That was Morglum. Yeah,
that was
yeah.
Morglum. That was Morglum.
I don't think we're exactly going to be searching for death, but if
It might happen.
happens,
I've heard it's happened before.
Oh,
it's,
you know,
it's a risky job,
I'll
but
do
you
my
won't go
best.
looking for it.
Gotta watch out.
I don't advise for it.
So as you guys are sitting at this table, kind of getting to know one another and learning a little bit about one another, you hear a disturbance. Some chairs slide out abruptly, and you hear a bang on the table, and you hear some shouting. Yep, you like killing me mates, does ya? Then a 7-foot tall half orc is hit by a wild swinging punch out of nowhere, just a melee, just a whack. You could just hear the unmistakable sound of a fist hitting a face. If you ever heard that, you know exactly what that sounds like. And as you look over, you notice that Yagra, Stonefist, is getting into an altercation with what appears to be 5 bandits. One individual has this shaved head, right? Has a bunch of, it's just covered in these eye-shaped tattoos. And that's who you notice. Now you're looking over. You just got a peek of it through the crowd, because there's a crowd of people that have all gathered around this fight, like at any kind of bar or tavern that you'd possibly ever imagine. It's just this crowd that have spectators just clustered around the brawl, and you see Yagra, who just won an arm wrestling contest to Morglum. She's getting jumped by these 5 guys. What do you guys do?
Morglum throws back his pint.
Hold up.
And-
The laws.
Yeah. Like, before Morgan like gets up, like Israel like grabs him by the forearm. Like, we have to wait a second. We can't. If it becomes deadly, then we can protect, but we can't kill here.
Yeah.
Jeffy doesn't believe in the laws of man. They don't exist to him. He doesn't know. He's been living under a rock.
So
Right?
so Morglum, are you getting involved in this fight?
I'm
Now,
just
when
gonna.
you say jumped, are they like actively trying to kill her?
It's a fist fight. It is a fist fight. They are gonna beat her up and knock her unconscious or worse, and you don't know what's gonna happen after that.
I want to do
And,
Yeah.
an intimidation check.
Can I?
You have to do
Somehow.
something to intimidate them. Yeah.
The so is there?
Okay.
I'm assuming there's laws against beating the shit out of
Oh,
people
yeah, I
in a
don't have
public
to-
place, and I don't know the exact laws of
What,
Waterdeep.
what about just grabbing somebody and being like, "Hey, what do you know?
No,
What are you
even,
Assaulting
like,
a
doing?"
citizen, imprisonment up to 10-day, flogging and damages up to 1,000 gold pieces.
Right, but we're not assaulting. We're protecting. Isra's
But
going
I'm-
Yeah.
to. Isra's going to. Isra's gonna stand up onto the table. I'm gonna pick my spear up and I'm gonna spin it around for a second. And I'm going to. Let's see, from here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to, I guess, just run. And like, I want to, like, I guess make me, I guess, like, I want to jump from this table to that table.
You want to jump from one table to the next table?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, please.
Absolutely. I'm really good at that.
Excuse me.
Well,
Yeah.
can't see rolls.
So was that a 15? Yeah.
Yeah. 15.
Yeah, not too easy, right? So you leap up onto the table and you just do like a monk, one leg up, one leg down, just like Avatar style, jump from one table to the next. You land. Do you say anything, or what do you do?
When I land on this table, I take my spear and I chuck it at the one in the middle. Well, no, I want to like chuck it at like his feet though, like not like at him. I just want to like thunk it into the table next to him. Like,
So you just so you want to throw this spear. What is your intention? Is your intention to scare him, or
like scare and get his attention, like make them like
Okay.
stop all ganging up on Yagra and look at me.
okay? So go ahead and do a attack roll.
Cool. Natty 1, baby. Oh no, that's a 7, not a natty 1. It's a
Wait,
13
where's the?
against the floor.
Do we not see it?
Hey, I can't see the
oh,
rolls.
1 second.
I saw
Oh,
Kings
it's
earlier.
saying
Are you on
two
public or?
game master.
Oh yeah, you can change it at the bottom to public roll.
Yeah,
Where?
the little drop
Oh,
down.
it says public roll on here.
Yeah, I mean the chat thing before had
Oh,
3
wait.
options.
Never whisper.
Let me just. Do you guys see that? Just
Yeah.
wondering. Okay, just wondering.
All right, 1 sec. My bad. Let me see. Do you see that now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
crit, but that one doesn't count. So it's the
Yeah.
first one. So it's a 13 to hit.
Okay. And so what do you say to him?
Like just
So
be,
you got his
really,
attention.
Five guys, one woman. Really, really. And I look at Gorbash and I look at Jeffy and I go, all right, guys, let's see what we got.
Jeffy's gonna run through the table in front of him.
Well, while he's doing that, Brigier's gonna walk down to like this wall, and I'm
Okay.
assuming it's how loud is it? Is it like, did it quiet down
It's
a bit after the fight started, or is it still pretty?
it's pretty loud. They're actively fighting. Like you can see that Yagra is she's still entangled with a couple of the fighters, and Isra, the guy that you threw the spear to, was the leader, the guy that has the bald head with the eyes tattoo.
Mhm.
And you say that, and he's like, "Well, if you want something to go, then bring it."
I have my hand behind my back and I just do the whole Bruce Lee, like, bring that shit.
Okay.
Jeffy's screaming
Oh.
and charges.
Brigier's gonna
Screaming.
cast. Wait, there's no laws against like using magic, right? This one is non.
No.
All right, Brigier's gonna cast like a minor illusion. Like, how do I ping?
A minor illusion.
Yeah, he's gonna create the sound of like a bunch of guards screaming like outside of the walls, like they're making their way in, kind of thing.
Okay. So
try
I will
to-
do a.
Like guards, like
They're in here. Ah.
yeah, that kind of.
Yeah.
Stop! You violated the law.
Yeah. So what are you casting?
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Okay.
Yeah, just to kind of try to like frighten him off of starting anything actually serious.
Okay. So you cast minor illusion, and you're trying to get them to look over at an object.
No, it's more of like creating the sound of like guards making their way into the tavern.
Okay. Okay. So you cast this spell. It makes the sound of like a bunch of guards entering the tavern. None of the patrons seem to really like react to this. A couple of people look over, but they don't see any guards. Right. The people who are in the fight, they're in the middle of the fight. Like it's loud. There's people clamoring all over the place. So they don't actually really even hear the guards coming into the bar.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
So Morgulum is going to finish the beers that were left on the table from the party.
You're just gonna like grab them
So
all up
quick-
and just
yeah. Like that quick chug where you're like hurting yourself, like, oh god, I gotta get it in there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna rush.
You're gonna rush in. Okay.
Yeah.
So
straightforward here.
Morglum, Isra, Jeffy, Brigier, you guys are gonna get involved in this fight. Is that correct?
Mhm.
I'll
Brigadier doesn't necessarily want to fight. He wants to.
yeah, I'm just stepping closer to let them know, like,
I'm
hey,
gonna punch these assholes in the face.
you need to check your shit.
No, no, no,
Nails
yeah.
Nails
Okay.
gonna run to the other side of the table, put it between him and everything happening.
Hey, how
Okay.
far can I move, by the way?
I'm gonna
30 feet.
see
30 feet.
30
at a
feet.
time.
Okay.
Gorbash rushing, and I'm gonna toss him a bardic inspiration as he runs in.
So I'm slightly inebriated and magically,
Magically, amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you're doing that,
We'll call them all pussies.
as you're all doing it, you call all of them this name, and he kind of gets your attention. He sees you, and he just like smiles and shakes his head like, but you're not getting involved. You kind of get that message. So Yagra is actively, as you can tell right now, it looks like, there's 3 guys that are on top of her right now, and one's underneath her legs trying to trip her up, and the other 2 are just kind of buzzing around here, looking for a way to kind of get a little cheap shot.
We rolling for initiative?
Who all wants to fight?
I want to fight.
Okay.
Ruku's got
Yeah, fight.
three arrows knocked in one hand and his
So-
bow drawn back.
Okay, so remind
You
you
only
that
fire
this
one at a
is
time.
this is a fist fight. So
Oh yeah.
okay. So everyone's gonna get involved in this fight. Okay, so what we're gonna do?
He's gonna flip his axe and just
Uh,
beat their ass.
Like they're
I'm
only
like-
using their fists as well.
I'm involved as low key as possible.
Are they?
Nail
Okay.
is.
Are they? Do they have weapons, or are they using only their fists as well?
They're only using their fists at the moment. However,
Okay.
you can tell these guys are not hunks, right? So
Yeah.
they could potentially, you can see that they're armed, but you're not using that. You can see that Yagra's her weapon that she has is kind of off to the side a little bit, right? So she has a long sword that she's kind of perched up next to the table where she was drinking. So I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative, please.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You can do that in Foundry in the combat section.
Why does it have a .14?
Don't.
Where's the combat?
Because
section?
because
They're
if
fist.
if someone rolls, if
I
someone
get
rolls
it.
the same number as you, the decimal is used to
Gotcha.
separate them.
Okay.
Ruku, it's the fist in the top right corner there.
Just hit. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Alrighty. So, top of the round. Nail, what are you doing? Nail, you there?
Yeah, sorry about
Huh,
that.
no.
I'm okay. So my bardic inspiration already went off on Morglum.
No, it lasts for 10 minutes.
No, what I mean is I already threw it. Like
Oh, yeah.
that already. Okay, so I'm going to definitely not run in and start punching people. I think Nail is going to go back here and cast oh, that does straight damage, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, all right, guys, get him, and I'm gonna just gonna stand back here, and it's my turn.
So so your action is going to be words of affirmation. Do you want to ready anything or just kind of stand there?
I mean, I'll ready I'll take the dodge action if I get
Okay.
run at, just in
Okay.
case. Yeah.
All right. Too easy. So you're just kind of standing there in between. I can see you kind of like holding on to a chair, kind of like chair in between you and the fight. Just kind of
Eyes
wait.
flicking towards the door a lot. Like,
oh yeah, that reminds me. So this whole area that is around this table is full of crowds. So you all have half movement around Yagra. So
okay.
for about from Yagra for about up to about 15 feet is where the crowd's at. So you got 15 feet from Yagra is all half movement. All right, Brigadier, you're up.
This does not really seem like a fight we should be taking. Brigier's gonna walk next to Nail and kind of like, you seem like you're smart. You're young,
Thanks.
Okay, so you're just
but
gonna
and he's gonna kind of do the same, but instead, he's gonna ready a spell,
okay.
prep Toll the Dead. If anybody pulls a proper weapon out, he's gonna be ready to, in case any lethal stuff happens. He wants to be able to defend in that situation, but he's not exactly a fist fighter. This isn't his.
Okay, that's fair. Too easy.
His
So
place.
you ready to Toll the Dead? You're kind of just hanging out there with Nail, just waiting for any kind of craziness to happen if someone pulls out a weapon. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right, so Yagra, she's in the middle of all this. So Yagra she's just punching away, and she's just gonna go ahead and roll a d20 at the bandit that is right next to her, indicated by the little yellow dot on your screen. And oh wait, sorry, did that wrong. Okay, so she goes rears back to swing, and she's like, she has three guys on her, so she just kind of rears back to swing, and the guy just kind of ducks underneath the fist, and she completely whiffs on that one. All right, so this bandit here will go ahead and do a unarmed strike towards Yagra here. So he's just gonna give it a heave, and he critically hits Yagra. He rolled a 20 with a +2, and so she takes a little bit of a damage here. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that. Wait, sorry. What's happening here? Why doesn't it want to give me the roll?
Unarmed is just
Oh yeah, so it's just 2. So
1
2
plus the proficiency, right?
Yeah, so
1 plus their strength modifier.
1
That's
plus their
right.
strength modifier. So fortunately, she only takes 2 points of damage. So
That's what the monk does, guys.
alrighty. So alrighty. Next up, looks like all the bandits pretty much are all in turn, and so for the sake of making this go a little bit faster, I'll just kind of roll them all at once here. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll do a roll 3d20. Okay, and the average of that is not a hit. So the other 3 just kind of go to tackle her, and they're just kind of holding her. She's not grappled because she's fighting them off, but they don't actually do any additional damage. You can kind of see that she's kind of bleeding from her nose a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So Ruku, you're up.
Gonna just get close enough that I could engage with my bow, but kind of in the same boat as Brigier. I'm just gonna kind of monitor and let the big guys duke it out with their fists.
Okay. So you're just gonna kind of
Minotaur and an orc in a big ass monk in our party. So I'm
Okay.
gonna chill back and just kind of monitor and make sure no one pulls out any weapons or anything.
Okay. Nail, where were you in the order? Do you remember?
I was the first one to go. I had 18.
Okay.
Was the roll.
That's right. All right. So we're just gonna...
Sorry, I forgot it would ruin that. Should have asked before.
All right, you're good. You're just top of the order. It's fine. Okay. So you just kind of hang out there, Ruka, just kind of watching?
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't get too serious.
Okay. That's good. Alrighty. All right. Next up is Jeffy. Big ass Minotaur. What are you gonna do?
He doesn't know the rules of the city. He's just gonna yell out. You have to fists only.
Light taps.
No horns.
Light tap. That's funny. Are you there, Jeffy?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
measuring.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I can move right next to the that bandit right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly at 15 feet.
Go ahead and charge forward.
Okay, so go ahead and move him in. Okay.
And I want to punch him right in the dome.
Okay, so you're just gonna do an unarmed strike.
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and do an unarmed strike.
Trying to find out where to do this. I got
If you open up your character sheet, you can roll on D20, D&D Beyond as well. If you just want to roll your unarmed strike there. Or you can open up your character sheet and just click on the dice next to unarmed strike.
Straight up don't see unarmed strike.
It's under inventory. Yeah. You have to hit the die. There we go. So you hit this guy right here. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
He doesn't roll.
Oh,
it's
I'm
just
sorry.
plus his-
I'm sorry. 1 plus your strength modifier. So your strength modifier is. What is your strength? Your strength is 2. So this guy takes 3 points of damage.
Wait, what?
It's the modifier, not the full strength.
Plus.
No, but he's a barbarian. Why is your strength only a 2?
It says, well, it's 14, but then his modifier is
No,
plus
I
2.
know. That should be his highest stat. What did never mind. I'm sorry.
Not according to what I was reading.
All right.
It should be strength and constitution. Those are your 2 main stats for barbarian. But we'll talk about it later.
And it is, but yeah. Okay, so that do you want to do anything else? Do you have a bonus action? I don't think you have a bonus action, do you? Yeah, you don't have a bonus action. Well, you do. I mean, you got some. Never mind. All right, cool. All right, so that ends your turn. And Isra, you're up, monkey boy.
Okay. All right. I am going to jump down off the table. 5, 10, 15, 20. I want to I'm gonna move here to pick up my spear. And I'm just gonna pick it up out of the ground and spin it back behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So now my AC goes up by 1. And I am going to punch this dude to the right of me.
So the guy, so this one here. You punching this one?
Yeah, that was the. Wait, Jeffy hit him. So yeah, I'm gonna hit that dude.
Okay, go for
The
it.
Jeffy hit. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and are you just doing unarmed strike, or are you
Yep.
hitting? Okay.
Nope, unarmed strike. Yeah. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
So you do 7 points of bludgeoning damage. So you hit this guy and he didn't quite see you move up, right? So you hit this guy and you could tell that it connected, right? Like it clicked. You can see him kind of wobble a little bit, but he's still standing.
So Isra's gonna do the float like a butterfly shuffle.
Mhm.
He's gonna plant his back foot and twist his hips, and I'm gonna throw with my bonus action. I'm gonna do another unarmed strike.
Okay, go for it.
Fucking up, bro.
Okay, yeah.
6
So-
points.
So as you do like the fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, you basically lean back and you just take him out. He's gone. you knocked him out. He's on the ground.
I spin my staff around again real quick behind my back, and I'm still doing like the floating thing, and I'm just like, "What's up?"
What's up? Okay, all right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, Morglum, you're up.
Yeah, so my eyes are all glossed over, because I'm a little drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rip my shirt off because it's bar fight etiquette.
Yeah, go ahead and are you gonna punch at this guy? You have to get a little
Yeah,
closer.
I'm gonna roll up on this guy, and my plan is to headbutt him in the back of the head.
Okay, go ahead and roll with disadvantage though, because you are drunk.
Wait. Wait.
What if I'm an alcoholic?
Noticing that my new orc friend is stumbling his way over to this fight, Brigir is gonna
No. He's wait. Okay. Oh, yeah.
like I can use it as a reaction, right? Yeah, I can.
What? Toll the dead?
Restore balance.
But
Oh,
you've already readied a spell though,
That's
so
true.
so if you want to let that fizzer,
Yeah, I can let it fizzle.
yeah, you know.
I'm gonna I'm gonna restore balance as he's starting to drunk over or
Mhm.
drunkenly walk over, I'm gonna use one of my restore balances to kind of like a brief moment of sobriety when he goes for his attack.
So,
Also-
go ahead.
So he'll no longer have a disadvantage on the roll.
Okay. So restore balance. Don't you need something for that? Didn't we
No,
talk?
that's restore. You're thinking of chromatic orb. Restore balance is my the thing
Okay.
for clockwise soul.
Okay. So
And actually, wait, he is 60 feet in, right? Yeah, he's 50 feet.
okay.
So
Perfect. Okay.
as long as I
So
can see them and they're within 60 feet,
You also have your bardic inspiration, Morgan.
he does have that too.
Bardic
forgot about that.
inspiration.
You get okay. So I use a bonus action. I give you 1d6. You can use it on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw within. It's like an hour or something like that. So you get and once you use it, it's a one-off. It's done. I get 4 of those a day
Okay,
right now.
cool.
okay.
Is there a
So
way to make notes in here? Is that a dumb question? Sorry.
I think
Notepad.
there is a journal. I'll look at that here in a second for you.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, so he had disadvantage, and then Brigadier, you restored balance, right? So basically, he is going to have just a normal roll. So go ahead and just roll your normal attack, Orglin, for on our
Okay.
strike.
Yeah. I know this sounds dumb, but I'm yeah. I got it.
So just roll one. So yeah, hit the attack button on there. Okay, so a 10 is what you rolled, and so you stumbled over. You're like, "Hey, you asshole!" And you walk over, and Brigadier sees that you're just stumbling over, so he casts this thing to try to give you a little bit of balance, and a little bit too late as you go to headbutt him, and you just kind of like fall over a little bit and use the chair to kind of brace yourself. And you missed.
I put my modifier on there as well, don't I? My strength modifier.
Well, it was you rolled a d20 plus 3
It's
plus 2.
included.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Cool.
Yeah, so you rolled a 10 and
Wow,
you
that
missed.
sucks.
All right, does that end your turn?
No, I'm gonna go into a rage as my bonus action.
Okay. All right. So you're
Yeah.
raging.
I'm pissed, dude.
So,
I'm mad at myself and everybody around me.
so you're just like, I'm so fucking raged right now.
Yeah, so much shame, dude.
Real quick, Nail, you gave Morglum inspiration, right?
Yep.
Morglum,
I just
if you-
told him that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
It's
wasn't-
too late. He has to
Yeah,
use
yeah.
it before he knows if he hit or missed. You can use
Right,
it
right.
before or after you roll, but you got to use it before you know if you hit or missed.
So if I was gonna roll, then I could be like, hey, before this roll, I want my advantage.
Or you could roll, see what you get, and then decide to use inspo or not, just to see if you got a high roll, just before the DM tells you if you hit or miss.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Okay. All right. So you're raged right now?
Yep.
All right. So fantastic. All right, moving on to this guy. So he sees Isra standing there, and he's just gonna go ahead and take a little whack at him, and he kind of just wildly flails about like, and you just kind of you actually do that cool little like monk thing where you tap his fist with your staff, like,
Yeah.
get out of here. All right, Nail, back top of the order.
Sloppy, man. Sloppy.
Um, can I have multiple inspos out at once? Wait,
Yeah, so long as you have enough.
gotcha. Okay,
In
just
your
wondering.
pool.
Sorry. I am going, seeing that Isra, this monk I just met, kind of just like hopped on a table, dived in there, started fighting a bunch of people, is now getting hit. I'm gonna toss Isra and Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, thanks.
But I am going to continue to stand back here with Brigadier, and I will take the dodge action again.
Okay. So you cast Bardic. So you put
I'm
Bardic Inspiration
slowly
on.
backing up. Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't really cast it. You just used. So you used it twice, correct?
It's a bonus action, and I can
Right.
hand them out. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and it's good for what, 10 minutes? Is that right?
I think so.
I believe so.
Okay. Perfect. All right. And that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, Brigier, you're up.
So there's a crowd growing around, right?
Yeah, so Isra and Jeffy and Morglum are all kind of inside the group of people. So like the group has kind of expanded a little bit. So they're all kind of just like out here a little bit, just kind of blocking your escape, but by the table. So
Gotcha.
like right in this area right in here. So they're all kind of just like right in this section. And then on the other side as well, all kind of watching it.
Brigier's not. I was gonna do something, but Brigier's he's gonna kind of still hang out.
Okay.
Kind of watches Isra like single-handedly knock a guy out and just kind of like, that's my boy. He's kicking ass.
Okay.
And he's gonna ready his action again in case, like I said, in case weapons come out. But he's still chilling.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. So you're just gonna kind of hang out. Yagra is going to take a whack at that guy who's standing right next to her. And again, she's just, her back is up against the counter, so she's not in a very good place, and so she's just kind of like rope-a-doping, right? Just throwing some jabs, but she's not really doing a whole lot of damage. But she is gonna move over just a little bit here, to kind of get away from these two that were flanking her. All right, and so I'm just gonna roll. I'm going to roll all these at one time here. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. It's the same thing. All right. So, this bandit is going to attack Morglum. And so that bandit there, your armor class 15. So he completely misses entirely. One's going to attack Isra, and he completely misses. This one had moved up a little bit and went to go like do a kick towards Yagra, and basically just he he kicked her in the chest, but she's kind of bigger than him. It just kind of like bounced off of her chest, and he just kind of stood there like, what? So back to Ruku.
So I'm just gonna just still kind of chill there and make sure nothing happens and enjoy the bar fight.
Okay, you're just kind of hanging out. Thanks for the follow, everyone. You're just gonna hang out and just chill. Make sure nothing comes up from behind him or anything. Cool, Jeffy. What are you doing? Now you're big, so you really can't share a space with another creature. Just kind of keep that in mind. Oh, wait, are you large or medium in here?
No, he's medium, but it's
You-
still
okay.
it's still true. Like you can't
Yeah.
occupy. You can't end your turn occupying the same space.
Correct.
I'm gonna go ahead and move over there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk through the table, probably flipping it over.
So you're just gonna walk over there and you're gonna flip the table over. Okay, go ahead and give me a strength check on that table.
Oh, I just had to say that.
Please roll high.
I apologize. My son came out to say goodnight.
Oh, that's fine. Unacceptable.
Oh no.
So I mean, okay, so there's a lot of people around the area, so like
Everything's knelt down here.
you go to like push it out of the way, you push it to about, over here, about 5 feet away, but you really don't like flip it or anything crazy, but you get it out of your way, so that works.
I got the job done.
Yeah. You were just like nonchalantly, like you just kind of move the table off to the side a little bit, like, excuse me, table.
It's a non-item. It's just not there.
It's just not there. Exactly.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and punch this guy right in the dome.
Okay, go for it. So if you can't find there you go. So a 9. So I think with all of the crowd of people and he's just really close to you and there's a table next to you, you go to swing and you kind of like bump the table, but you're big. So this bandit kind of saw you coming, right? So he's just kind of like sitting there like, and he's a lot shorter than you. So you go to swing at him and he just is able to kind of duck and dodge out of the way. What else you want to do? Is that it?
Yep.
All right, fantastic. Israel, you're up.
Shit, you moved the table I was going to jump off of. All right.
I needed that, he says.
No, I see him move the table out of the way, and Ezra just goes, "Fuck, I can't be cool." All right.
Jump off of him instead.
Six, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this a bar?
Yeah,
Is this
that's like a against the wall like a bar table.
There's a table on the other side too. One that they're on.
All right, so I'm actually gonna. Oh, I would have to disengage with that dude. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna knock his ass out. Yeah, I'm gonna make an unarmed. I wanted to give myself advantage. I'm gonna give an unarmed attack against the guy who's directly across from me.
Okay. Yep.
Fuck. Inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Was it D6 for you right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
So you got so 14. Okay.
Mhm.
So what's your strength modifier? It's just an
8
unarmed
damage.
strike.
Not my. It's not my strength. It's a dexterity because I'm.
No, dexterity monk. Yeah. So you do
8 points of damage total. I rolled
8
max on 4.
yeah, 8 points of damage. So we'll go ahead and
Ezra's
perfect.
just gonna like step forward real quick and throw a quick side kick, and then I'm gonna do a bonus action unarmed strike again.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Better. Cool. And it's 7 points of damage.
Yeah, so again, this one just kind of like gets obliterated. So you
Side kick, double him over. Then as soon as his head kind of like comes down, my left knee comes flying up, and just like I do like this like jump switch knee to his forehead and just knock him out.
Yeah, so he's basically just down and on the ground. So good job.
All right, I'm gonna slide in here.
You're gonna slide in there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You two are fighting that guy. I'm gonna go here.
Okay. All right.
So I can give Yagra and myself advantage.
Perfect. All right. Next up is Morglum.
Yeah, so Morglum's in his rage. How tall are these dudes?
Yeah, they're just human size. You know, not too tall.
Okay, well, I'm like 6'8", so you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're towering over them.
yeah. So I'm in my rage, and I'm gonna go for a double hammer fist on top of the head. You know.
Okay.
Brutal.
Oh, so I'm in a rage, right? So, do I get advantage on my roll since my like roll is a strength check technically, or is that just does that make sense?
Yeah, you can you gain you have
Yeah.
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So, you also gain a bonus to the damage roll, but since you're just doing like an unarmed strike, so it's not like you're not doing really a strength check.
Well, I was trying to like smash his head into his like torso.
Well, go ahead and roll for damage.
No, you
roll for attack.
Oh yeah, no, never mind.
Non-lethal.
I can't do that.
Smash his head.
Just gotta specify non-lethal.
Fucking short in his spine.
Yeah, you don't get any advantage on the attacks. So
All right,
You
yeah,
just
no, I'm just going for like a light, like, hey, stop what you're doing.
Yeah, stop what you're doing.
You do still have inspo too.
I do. Okay, cool.
So you have advantage. Well, your disadvantage. You disadvantage because you're still drunk, right?
Yep.
And then so with your inspiration, you have just a normal roll because it
Yeah.
cancels each other out. So you're fine.
No, he adds a D6 to his roll.
It adds a D6. Yeah. So
Yeah.
disadvantage, but you had a
And
D6 to
then
it.
D6. Okay,
You
gotcha.
decide to.
Are
Yeah.
you in rage?
I'm in rage. Yes.
So go ahead and roll for attack.
Oh
Well,
yeah. Wouldn't I roll
with-
with advantage if I'm in rage?
Well, that's if you
Even
use
though I
a
have this.
it's if you use a reckless
If you,
attack. I don't know that
if
barbarian
you
has
use a
that.
weapon, so you get if you
Okay.
use with rage, you get basically a +2, right? Melee damage with strength weapons. You don't get advantage on the attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
just because you have advantage on strength checks,
his-
strength
That's-
saving throws.
That's not
Okay. I rolled with disadvantage.
So you rolled 2d20.
You
Yeah.
rolled-
What says? Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled damage. I shouldn't have rolled damage, right? Is that
No.
wrong?
Yeah, you rolled. Well, you did the. No, yeah, you rolled it. So your attack was a 20. Well, dirty 20, but that's fine. So go ahead and roll for damage now.
It's just his. What's your strength modifier?
Oh, strength modifier. Sorry, my bad. I keep thinking he
Strength
was rolling
modifier's 3.
3.
So
So-
4.
So you do 4 points of damage to this guy right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. What else you want to do? Is that it?
Well, wouldn't I do 5 points of damage, or does that only apply to my actual weapons with the rage? I'm sorry, I'm asking like basic questions.
Does it? Okay, so does
Sure.
rage add +2 to your strength modifier?
Strength weapons.
Strength
Yeah,
weapons.
Adds a strength. I don't
Yeah,
know. if
it does. It does specify melee weapon attack.
Yeah, but for the, I didn't. On the checks, did we add the advantage for strength
He-
checks and strength saving throws?
Well, he hit.
Yeah, but-
It does. Yeah, he hit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He
Well,
smashed
here's
him.
the thing: you don't get advantage on your attacks until you can do what's called a reckless attack, and you can't
Mhm.
do that until you're second level.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay, cool.
I think
Yeah.
he's referring more to the +2 damage.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
+2 melee damage with strength weapons. So
Yeah,
your unarmed
okay,
attack
cool.
is not
it's
a.
weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not a
I-
weapon attack.
I'm taking all I can get.
Yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
fine. You're fine.
So 3. Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
Cool. That is it in your turn.
Yeah. I'm still in my rage, so I'll just just bonk him on the head and yeah.
Okay. So Nail, you're up.
I'm gonna look at Brigier and be like, "Wow, they're just knocking those guys out over there." Oh,
No, I'm knocking people out.
Hey! You can't
Isra's-
hear that. You can't hear
Oh.
that.
Isra in particular is knocking. I feel like I need to say this for her ego, but Isra in particular is knocking quite a few people out.
Yes,
Good
that they
choice in a bodyguard, I guess. Doesn't look like they need help.
are. Nope, seems fine. Just
Yep.
take another step back.
Yep.
All right.
Gonna take the dodge action and end my turn.
Alrighty. Sounds good. All right, Brigier, you're up.
Yeah, no, same thing.
Fantastic. All right. So, did you want to take hold an action or anything, or just kind of sit there? And hang out?
Yeah, no, same,
Okay.
same. Totally dead if I see a weapon.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
My unarmed strike deals actually 0 damage, so
Okay. Okay.
I can't really do much here.
Really is it -1? Hold
Yeah,
on.
I have a -1 to strength, so I do 0 damage to the fist fight.
That's awesome. I do 1 damage. So
You would I can just imagine you walking up and slapping him like, stop it. All right. So Yagra is going to again just go ahead and just roll try to attack this guy right in front of.
I want to kick his back foot. That's like me giving her advantage because we're flanking or whatever.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna roll it again here.
Hit him, Yagra.
Oh yes. So she finally hits him. You kicked him in the back as she was going to swing, and as he was going forward, it was kind of like that. She's moving forward, her fist moving forward, and just train wrecks into this guy, and he takes 4 points of damage.
Hell
You did it.
There we go. All right. And that ends her turn. All right. So the bandits, they don't look too happy right now. They don't look that good. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna start to try to like, it's one guy's just like, hey, whoa, like he's starting to realize that they're not winning this fight. So this guy is going to start to back out, and this guy is going to start to back out, and that's going to go ahead and trigger your attack of opportunity there, Isra.
Oh, they're running.
Gonna get beat down as you're trying to run away.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the sweep the leg on this guy. Natural 20.
Okay.
Yeeted.
Get yeeted. So you do
no.
6 points of damage to him. Does
No,
that
I
no
do
just the
11
regular
points of damage.
11 points of damage?
Yeah.
Did you hit him with the unarmed strike though?
Yeah, I critted him.
Okay, 11.
So 7 from the regular.
Oh,
roll,
7,
I rolled
11.
almost max damage. I rolled almost
So
max
so how did you attack him?
So as he's
Just
as he-
picturing him face planting on the floor.
No. I said sweep the leg, but I changed my mind. As he gets clotheslined by Yaga or whatever, as soon as he like turns around, I want to come in like Stone Cold Steve Austin and just give him a fucking kick to the stomach, and then I turn around and fucking Stone Cold stunner him and
Yeah.
knock him out, like how the Rock like jumps up all dramatically after he gets Stone Cold stunned.
Yeah, so you get done with that attack, and the guy's just out, like literally like starfished out cold on the fucking tavern floor. Like he's making snow angels. He's out like a light. This other guy here, he's like, holy shit, and he just like surrenders. He has nowhere to go. His other buddy ran away. This guy just surrenders. Like, please, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. And do you guys allow him to do you guys allow him?
As soon as he says please, Jeffy misunderstands and thinks he's begging for more hits.
So
No.
so
Where
as
are you going?
as he's seeing like his begging for mercy is not actually working, he's gonna try and book it. So he's gonna try and get out to here. So Morglim, you attacked. So Morglim or Jeffy get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I get to attack him.
Yeah, because he exited your melee range. If
Yeah.
a creature enters your melee and then leaves it, you get what's called an attack of opportunity.
Okay, like while they're
If
leaving.
we're
I got you.
flanking him, we get advantage, don't we?
Well, just one of you get the attack of opportunity. So
That should be you, Gorbash.
So Morglim,
So
go ahead and just roll
he
regular.
attempts to lunge away, and then I grab him by his hair.
Okay. And like, are you just gonna grab him by his hair, or are you gonna try and attack him, or?
So I'm gonna grab him by his hair and sling his head on the ground, like try to concuss him a little bit.
Oh, so try to like grab. So you're gonna try and grab him and slam him to the ground.
Yeah, like pull him back, like no, motherfucker, you're not getting away.
Okay, so go ahead and do a strength check real quick on that one. First.
Do I just roll? Just click on strength.
Just click on strength. Yeah.
Ability check.
Yeah. You just the word strength and just all right 12. Yeah. So basically, so yeah, you grab him and you just slam him to the ground as he's trying to run. So like he gets going a pretty good distance. He got about 5 feet. You grab him by his hair. You just like pull him, and his fucking feet kick out from underneath him. He just lands on the ground. So he's right here and he is prone.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Now I just want to stand over him and laugh. Wait, should we? Are we? I guess.
Oh
I
wait,
can
no
talk to
wait.
you guys.
I guess that was attack of opportunity. So you're fine.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can do anything else.
No, you can't. Okay. All right. So he was gone and he is dead. So, or knocked out, unconscious. Okay. So, and he already moved. Okay. Ruku, what are you going to do?
Real quick, sorry, it's probably a stupid question, but are you supposed to be able to see the dice being rolled?
I turned that off for performance reasons.
Oh, okay.
on the
Alright.
virtual table. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of enjoying the whole fight. I'm just gonna kind of sit back down at this table now that I see that we won.
Okay. All right. That's good. And so, Jeffy, right before you take your turn, you see that there's two guys. They're trying to flee. There's one that's on the ground. This has been going on for a little while. You caught the attention of Durnan, and Durnan, who is the barkeep, he also kind of acts as as the bouncer, right? So he makes his way over, telling everyone, excuse me, pardon me. He's just like jumping over everything. You could tell he's been in a fight or two. Like he's probably taken down creatures 3 or 4 times your size, Jeffy. Like he's no joke. And he's like, everybody get out. And he just snarls and he points over to the bandits and to everybody here and just says, get out of here. Break up the fight. Break it up. That is enough. We're done. And the bandits kind of they take the opportunity to kind of just get out of here. You have 2 bandits kind of just made their way. They dragged their leader out. You can see them kind of just dragging the guy, the bald head guy with the spotted eye tattoos. They drag him. They leave the other 2 just kind of unconscious on the ground, but they drag him out. And they get outside of the bar.
As they're leaving, Israel goes, "Hey, yo, if I see that bald head ass again, I'm gonna do worse. Don't come back around."
Yeah. Go ahead and do it. Make an intimidation check for me.
You say intimidation?
Intimidation.
This is not gonna be good. No, it's not.
they just go, yeah, sure. Actually, they respond back with like, you just wait. Your number's coming, buddy. We know you. We see you. As they're just kind of walking out, being all big and tough and stuff as they vacate the bar. And that ends that combat.
Could I have picked those guys, like the unconscious guys' pockets, as an action?
You wanna go ahead and pick their pockets?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go ahead. Go ahead and do an investigation check. The ones that are knocked out on the ground.
Yep.
Go for it. So okay. So that's a 10, right? Am I reading that right? Yeah, 10. Okay.
16.
Is it a 16? Why does it come across as a?
He rolled it to him with a plus.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can't even see what I'm rolling.
It's at the top underneath investigation.
I see it. Okay, so a 16. So you rolled a 16. So yeah. So you're kind of going through their pockets. There's really nothing in there that's like fantastic, right? Like there's, maybe, 2 or 3 gold dragons, which by the way, dragons are gold pieces. So probably about 2 or 3 gold, dragons. They're not, you could tell these guys are not the most paid or most well-off individuals. What do you guys?
He's gonna get up and kind of like I'm assuming we're like out of combat now and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Brigier's gonna come up and kind of like just nudge Nail and tell him to come with him, and kind of like go over to Yagran.
Hey, Durnan, do we have to get out? I was just helping Yagra.
You didn't have to get involved.
Yeah, but she was getting jumped.
As you're walking, he's just walking away from you. Like he didn't let you finish. He just walks away. Basically, he doesn't care. He wanted the fight. His interest was just the fight, not taking away from the bar. And as that picks back up, the music starts at the tavern starts to pick back up slightly. So you start to hear the music and people start to return to their tables and all kinds of. Did you see that? Did you see that one guy? He did like a spinning back kick and like knocked that. He's like, and like he's telling these stories a little bit, and some people are walking by and giving you a pat on the back and, hey, good job.
Isra's gonna walk over to Yagra and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What was it all about?"
They were talking about how they like to kill some of the members of my faction that I hang out with. Have you heard of the Zentarum?
Have I heard of this entire?
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of new in the city. Can I make like a history check or something, or can
You can make a intelligence check.
my time in the city?
Yeah,
You said a what check?
intelligence check.
Would that be something I'd heard about, like in my studies, or
Well, you're from here, right, Brigadier?
I am from here? Yes.
Yeah. So
I've never heard of the Zentarum, Yagra. I'm sorry.
never heard. Oh, well, the Zentarum. If you are new here, and so Brigadier, you know a little bit about the Zentarum, right? You've been here a while. You've heard enough of rumors on the street. So one thing that you know, her being in the Zentarum, that there's currently a war between the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild.
Okay.
And the individuals that you're fighting, you somewhat, gathered that the Zentarum and the Xanathar thugs, the bandits that are here, were probably kind of bragging about, killing or fighting some of the Zentarum. Now, one thing to keep in mind, though, there's two factions. There's two different groups of the Zentarum. You don't know which one that she's a member of, though.
Gotcha.
What are you guys doing now? You guys still talk? You still gonna ask her any questions?
Dale's
or-
gonna kind of like realize he's alone,
So, like,
scurrying over.
Did you?
Hey,
I'm still talking to Yagra. I'm just gonna be like, so who is the dude with all the eye tattoos?
Ah,
You know him personally?
that's that dirty old Prince. He's one of their fucking thugs they keep around. Quite annoying.
Who is it? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have a lot of pride for my people. When I hear these thugs talking about all of their comings and goings and how they like to kill members of my guild, it just really boils my blood, and I had to stand up for their pride. I had to stand up for my people. I just really wish I would have been able to handle them myself. It's okay. Thank you, though.
I'm gonna go over here and get my shirt.
You're ripped. Front shirt.
Just say, look, if that dude, if Prince comes back around, or if you need any help, dealing with him, just, you can find me, okay?
I appreciate that. I probably won't be needing any help. But you keep your head down. You just got yourself mixed up into some pretty serious people in the city.
Do you know who the Order of the Twilight Mother is?
She kind of just shakes her head.
Yeah, that's sort of the
No.
point. They're one of the biggest assassin guilds in all of, like, Faerun. They're all hunting me. I'm not worried about fucking Baldy Boy over there, who I knocked out with 2 swift kicks. Like, I'm not worried about him, but thank you.
Okay. Well, sounds like you have a good little let's get some training, and you might be all right. But thank you again for your help. Appreciate it. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my drink. And she just kind of turns around and just sits down at the bar
Let's
behind
go
her.
back over to our table, boys.
all right.
Brigadier will go back. Wait.
I'm on the table.
Oh.
So as you're sitting down, Brigier, you're kind of thinking about, what she said about the Zentarum, and you go to explain a little bit more about the Zentarum and the types of factions that you know of, right? So you explain to them that there is a war currently happening between the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild. The Xanathar Guild is a corrupt guild, right? That wants to have control over Waterdeep. And so does the Zentharum. But there's two different types of Zentharum guilds. One of the guilds is more interested in kind of just getting in with the political scene, right? Trying to have control over having power by influence, right? Like they want to get involved with the lords and they want to be part of the political scene. So they do a lot of conniving to get there, right? And so they want to have power and control over the city, but they want to do it in a more of a obscure way, right? The other faction, the other part of the Zentarum, is more interested in ruling the city with an iron fist, right? So they want to just roll the entire city, right? So the Doom Raiders. The Doom Raiders is the name of the Zentarum guild that Yagra is a member of. Okay. You also have sorry, I'm looking at the Manshoons, the Manshoon part of the Zentarum, and those are the ones that want to just rule the city with an iron fist. So this is you're explaining this to the party.
I'm guessing I just kind of already did, or you want me to go back over it?
No, you don't have to. No, you don't have to.
Right.
You can ad lib it, and you can say like different things if you like the party would take away, or you can just say, I repeat what you just said to them.
What was the name of the second faction? Sorry.
Of the Zentarum.
Zentarum, yeah.
So there's the Doom Raiders, right? And then there's the Manshoons, the Manshoon Zentarum. Mm-hmm.
All right. And those are the ones that want to rule with an iron fist?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, Brigger kind of explains it all as much as he knows to them, just from like public common knowledge and what he's heard in his times in the portal and other various inns. And be like, so I don't think either side is necessarily a good side, but the Zentarum at least has some who are not solely derived from ruling the entire Waterdeep with an iron fist at least.
Okay. So what are you guys all doing back at the table? You just heard Brigier kind of give you this brief history lesson over kind of the factions of the city, at least the two that he knows of that are currently in a war. You don't know exactly why they're fighting, but you know that they are currently in a fight.
So, DM, real quick, remind me. Yagra, my mind went blank for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yagra said Krintz worked for who, or worked with who?
Krintz is a member of the Xanathar Guild.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well. So. That was fun. That was really fun, guys. Morgrim, you look big, dude. Yeah. That was. It's just kind of like he's kind of like buzzing in his seat. He's like he looks extremely giddy, very happy. Like kind of like after going on like a really long run. He's got like a runner's high.
Mhm.
Like a Nail.
Huh.
What was that thing that you did? Like
The
your
what-
words
what-
have meaning or something.
just a little trick I learned in the Moonwood with my mother.
It was helpful. I thought I was gonna, for a second there, I thought I was gonna miss the dude, but like, it just like your voice just popped up at the back of my head, and I just like flexed on him. It was,
Oh, you flexed on him? Yeah, no, I saw it was very you guys went crazy. I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't much help there.
no, it's
I almost killed a guy.
next
did.
time.
I almost watched my first murder.
Next time, Neil, if there's a fight, I want you to come. I want you to join. You've never been in a fight before.
You want me to?
Yeah. If you want, if we're gonna be adventuring together, if you want, I can teach you some things about fighting. Just as like, to help you maybe not die.
Brigadier will kind of like look at Nail and just be like, I don't necessarily think he will be fighting like you.
What do you mean?
Well, he just seems a bit,
Yeah. What do you mean?
Soft.
yeah, soft.
Oh, I mean, not
Mm,
everybody
smaller.
has to hit and punch people in the face. Look, look at.
It's
Do you know how
the
to
same
use
thing my elven trainer said.
Soft.
the
Yeah, and those were elves saying that.
Oh my god.
But you got heart.
Oh. This is gonna. Okay, so I guess.
Listen. I know I'm not powerful. I'm not an 8-foot tall minotaur or a alcoholic half orc, but
6'8".
you guys, you seem like aspiring heroes, and adventurers at least, opportunist. But everybody needs, if you want a name for yourself, everybody needs someone to kind of record their deeds and spread them. And maybe I could kind of do that for you guys.
You can read words.
I can read words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, that's cool. It just kind of looks off to the side.
What are words?
Hold on.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Wait a second. Who in this party can't read words?
Is it just looks down?
I can read
Okay.
Orcish.
So look.
Okay,
they
let's
never
move
taught-
on.
They never taught me to read. Literally from like the time my order took me in as a young kid, like until like literally a month ago, all they did was teach me how to like kill people effectively and fight. That's it. That's all I know. So and like Israel pulls out this, reaches into a sack and pulls out a book, and the book is bound in leather and it has brass bands around the spine and around the edges that encase the leather, and it's got a lock on it. And on it it looks like the lock is in the center of the book. Just behind the lock there's a sun that looks like it's like rising over like coming over a horizon like a sunrise. He goes, I want to learn how to. I want to be able to read this book. It says,
How long ago did you join the did you come to Waterdeep?
a month ago.
Like a month ago?
Yeah. I know they had me sign a contract or whatever, but I just like scribbled on the line.
They didn't say anything.
They didn't ask too many questions. They just kind of told me
You've,
to. Yeah.
you've been working with my guild for how long? We have plenty of access to libraries and such.
Right. I've never been to the library.
Are you afraid?
No, I just spend all my time like training.
You should train your mind.
I do that in ways. I do that through pain.
That is an interesting way to train your mind.
It's how the like immense cold, immense heat,
Oh.
getting stabbed, getting cut,
Yeah.
getting punched a lot. Yeah, and like you see, like Isra has like these like bandages that are wrapped all around like his hands. Obviously, like they got blood on him from knocking out old buddy. But like he kind of undoes the end of one of his wrappings on his forearm, and you can see like he's got scars crisscrossing like all along his forearm. Like I said, I've kind of been trained my whole life to be like a human weapon, so that's really all I know. But there was a cleric who came, was traveling through the mountain, and he just so happened to find our secluded monastery. It was incredible, but he was a cleric of the Dawn Father, Pelor, and he had a really beautiful outlook on life that I hadn't experienced before, and maybe want to escape and kind of do things for myself instead of doing what the order wanted. And he gave me his, I guess he called it a Bible, but it's the Book of the Dawn Father, and I want to be more like him, and I want to look at life like he looks at life. I think I can do that through this book, but I was never taught to read. So, yeah, I can teach you to fight if you want to teach me to read.
Yeah, I'll teach you to read.
So as you guys, I'm sorry, did you want to say anything there?
No, I'm just incredibly intimidated with that whole monologue about being a human weapon and like scars. I'm just like in my head, I'm just like, damn, I just like don't really want to make maps like my dad. It's not very. I'm feeling like really young and smart.
Just
I'm
watch
only,
this
like,
man knock out
like,
3
20.
people and immediately offer to teach you to fight.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, all right.
So as you guys are talking and you're hearing the story from Isra, you hear a from the portal. You just hear this guttural like just noise, and you hear just and everyone just starts to scream and shout, and they're just like, everyone is starting to panic. Like they're legitimately panicking, and they're trying to just run and make their way out of the portal, out of the yawning portal, out of the tavern. And they're just screaming, and they're just like pushing each other out of the way, and as they're clearing, you just see like this warty green skinned, it's got this tangled nest of just like this wiry black hair. It's got this long, like droopy carrot-shaped nose and this bloodshot eyes as it just comes out of the portal, just baring its yellow teeth. And you can see that in its right hand it has a torso of a human, and you can kind of remember that the tunic was one of the adventurers that you had seen go down the portal earlier, as they were trying to make their way down. And everyone in the tower starts to yell and scream, and you see this giant monster, and it's flanked on its side with these bat-like creatures as they are kind of flying around. And as you really start to get your eyes fixated on it, you hear Durnan from behind the counter, and he just yells, "Troll!" But he doesn't say it in a way of like, someone go take care of it. Like, he is grabbing his longsword, and he just kind of like one-armed hops over the bar and just starts to make his way over towards this troll. What are you guys doing?
I want to look at Jeffy and say, "Hey, is that your mom, dude?"
Oh,
Damn it, you stole my line.
Can I have
Yeah.
Can I have moved during the commotion?
You could have moved during the commotion. Yes.
Like my movement.
So
I would just have like kind of stumbled back, being really dumb, like away from the door.
So
Going
everybody,
after,
everybody here, we're gonna get one round of let me know what you want to do. This guy, like the exit to the south, this exit down here is completely blocked off. Like you're not getting out, right?
Okay.
And so this exit that's up here is just crowded with people. So
Izra's just gonna pick up his spear and go, today just keeps getting better and fucking better. Infinity. Do I want to go fight the troll? Death Wish. Nah, it's done. I'm a monk. Can you calm down? Yeah, that's good.
okay. So you're gonna go ahead and just move there. Okay. Brigier, what are you gonna do?
I was gonna attack the thing.
Oh, we're not. Yeah, we're. They're surprising you, so you can move your way over there to him, but you can't attack at the moment.
Bergier is going to start walking back, and as he walks past Jeffy, and after Morgan says, "Maybe is that your mom?" He's going to say, "Maybe an old friend," and he's going to like put his hand on Jeffy as he's walking by and give him a good old protection from good and evil, evil and good.
Okay, I dig it. I can dig that. Okay, so you got a little protection of good and evil there.
All right, that should do
Okay.
what I think it do.
All right, Jeffy, what are you doing? How do you react to this?
I go ahead and stand up and charge the bat thing on the right.
Okay, so you're just gonna go charge him. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do an attack with my axe.
Can't quite attack him just yet. You can get over there. Yeah, you can get over there, but you're kind of running towards it. But we haven't actually entered into combat yet. So everyone can kind of ready spells or ready their weapons or get ready if they so choose to want to try and get into combat. But if you want to run towards it, you can definitely run towards it. There was just too much chaos for you to run over there in the spur of the moment to actually like effectively make any attack. Okay. Alrighty. Ruku.
So I want to get into a position. So for me to perform a sneak attack, do I have to be behind who I'm attacking?
You have to be behind an ally or behind a object or something.
No, okay, so what it is you have to have advantage. There are two conditions. One, you have advantage on the attack. You can get advantage multiple various ways. Flanking is one that's really easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rogue variant ability from Tasha's Cauldron. It's called Steady Aim. You can look that up. But the second condition for having sneak attack is if the monster or the enemy that you are shooting at is engaged in melee with one of your allies. So, for instance, this bat thing that's connected to me, or that's in melee with me, you would have sneak attack on it.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, the bat thing that is in front of Jeffy, you would have sneak attack on him as well.
Correct. Yeah. So you can deal. So basically, you get an extra 1d6 to a creature that you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. So I think your feat gives you advantage, right, on the attack roll, or your what is it that you have here? Yeah. So if they are engaged in another individual, then you can do advantage on that attack roll.
So Yeah, I'm gonna just get in position to perform a sneak attack on one of those water
Okay.
creatures that they're
Okay.
fighting with.
Okay, so your intent is to attack that. So you got your bow out. You grabbed your bow. It was either on your back or on next to the ground, and you ran over there and just kind of got ready to attack. Okay.
I said, finally, I can get in the fight.
Okay. So you ready your bow? Do you hold that? Do you like just draw it and you're ready to attack? Is
Yeah,
that
I'm just
okay? Okay. And Isra,
back.
you're ready to attack too?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
My spear's actually like in front of me this time.
Okay. And Jeffy, you're holding your attack as well. Is that correct? Okay. Perfect. Brigadier, what are you doing?
I had already used.
I'm sorry.
Protection. From
I'm sorry, yep.
Evil and-
Morglum.
Evil and good.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the wandering hole and kind of use my dark vision to kind of peer down and see if there's anything else coming up or anything.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna be good. It's not that bad.
14? Yeah, not too bad. I mean, you can see like, you can see about 60 feet down, right? 40 feet of that is just all kind of gray, but you don't really see anything else coming up. You really can't, it goes on for infinity and beyond, so you really can't see beyond that, but you don't really see anything coming up immediately. You did see when the troll came up, these 3 bat-like creatures that were flying around. You saw that there was like 6 of them, and 3 of them were kind of just like on his body, kind of like sucking his blood, right? Looked like little mosquitoes. And as he got up to the top, they just kind of like flew off and like all fat bellied, and they just kind of went down. They flew back down the portal.
Gross.
And Nail, what are you doing? You just
I don't know how to get rid of this circle. I'm sorry.
Just go to that thingy. And
Am I
delete
able
it.
to say I have my axe out and ready as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Nail, do you want to get rid of that thing that you have next to you?
Yeah, I'm having a stroke with the controls right now.
I got you, fam.
I can't seem to move my guy. That's why I'm trying to.
Oh, go. You got to click on the little icon, your character at the top left, the little chess piece looking thing, to be able to move your guy now. In top left. Sorry.
Top left.
Yeah, top left, the little chess piece looking character looking guy. And that'll allow you to be able to move him then. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not. It was
Yeah,
just
do
moved.
you have the select tokens option or the draw the ruler? So like, yeah, click on your guy now. Yeah, click on him.
Oh, there
After
we go. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna move forward with my movement. Where was I? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so I'll move 30 feet forward, like sweating.
Okay, so are you gonna go over this table?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Hell yeah.
First fight, he's just gonna eat
Ezra-
shit,
Ezra-
trying to
Ezra-
climb over
Ezra
it.
turns around to see him try and mantle the table.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not
Oh,
very.
half health.
You're pretty acrobatic. You kind of like you don't have enough to like jump or hurdle over it. You just kind of like run and then like slide, and you like knock over all the plates and shit. But you land gracefully, and everything is good.
Okay. Sick. And you said we can't cash it yet? Like we're not attacking?
Not attacking just yet.
Okay.
No. I just want to. I want to give everyone opportunity to react to the surprise of this troll coming out of the
Alright.
portal.
Cool.
Ezra looks back and see Nell pull it off, and he gives him like the surfer dude with the pinky and the thumb, and like waggle back and forth.
I don't know what that means.
Spilled his beer.
You guys are like
Towards Jalen.
I'm sorry about that.
You guys are terrible. You could tell we're in a Milsim unit because you guys created an attack formation without even knowing it.
Put myself in the center. 100%.
Medics in the
Alright.
middle.
Medics in the middle. Give me a
Marksman in the
wedge.
back.
Give me a wedge. Give me a
Alright,
wedge.
I hate you guys.
All right. Okay, so everyone got their opportunity. So now I would like for everybody to roll for initiative. Give me a second here. Let me go ahead and
Fuck. I'm a monk. What is this bullshit? I'm getting
Oh yeah.
A 3.
all right.
That one. Nice.
Nice. All right, so we got Riku at the top. Dun 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 dun. Combat has begun. So as you see this troll come up and you see these bat-like creatures kind of flying around, Riku, you're first up. What would you like to do? You readied your bow? Is that right? Go ahead and roll for attack. With your bow. So you can go on D&D Beyond and look at your character sheet.
Yeah, I have that up, but so for me to perform a sneak attack, does
You have to attack. You have to
party
attack.
have to be engaged?
They are engaged. So you can attack this one or you can attack this one.
All right.
Hey, King, share your screen real quick for me.
If I do that, my voice is gonna go to shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
So yeah, if you just look at your all where it says like your actions.
Yeah, I'm on
and
my
whatever.
short bow, so I can.
Yeah, hover over it and hit that dice.
There you go. So
Yeah.
It didn't roll to hit. No.
Yeah, you gotta
where
roll
it says like to the left of the word short bow. You should hover over that icon and then hit.
so you rolled a 13
Oh shit.
The short boat, but yeah.
with a short well, hold on.
Well, so his
Yeah.
okay, so here's the
I
thing.
hit the wrong thing.
His
sorry.
short sword and his short bow would be the same roll, so you can apply the 13 if you want.
Okay. And you're attacking this little guy right here. That little sturge, this one right sorry.
In front of
This one right here. Okay. So you run up, you get into position, you pull out your arrow, and as soon as this little bat-like creature, as soon as it pops up, you let your arrow fly, but it's a moving object, is flying around, and your arrow just kind of goes sailing over into the wall on the other side of the tavern.
I've been drinking since last Tuesday, so
You missed with a 13? Okay, damn.
Yeah, they don't have any armor, but they're shifty. They're wiry.
Sure. Yeah.
They're hard. They're just hard to hit. So, all right. What else? What do you want to move? This is why I did it that way, so that way you guys can still move or still do stuff while in combat.
You still have your movement bonus action, Ken, if you want to do
Oh,
any of that.
Yeah.
alright. Yeah, I'll move close in on him and use my bonus action of 2-weapon attack, 2-weapon fighting
2-weapon fighting
with my daggers.
with your daggers. So you're gonna put your short bow on your back and pull out your dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And
I
you're
have 2 daggers.
gonna pull out both
So-
daggers, and you're gonna go up there, and you're gonna try and attack this creepy flying thing with your dagger. Go ahead and roll for attack.
You get one dagger hit, I'm pretty sure, right? Because you already took the. I can't remember.
I don't know. My bonus action is 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, so you can pull out his both daggers.
Oh, okay, so you have to have a feat called dual wielding to pull both daggers out at once.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could pull out one dagger, but it would go into your main hand, and the bonus action is an offhand attack. You make an attack with a bow, you can't. I'm pretty sure
It'd be an off. I think it's an offhand attack. You still have to
It would
pull
be-
out. Yeah.
he would have to be able to pull out both daggers, but since he can only pull out one, it goes into his main hand. So, therefore,
Yeah. So you can roll with your one dagger.
oh no, he doesn't. He can't do it at all.
You can't do it at all.
No,
You don't think so? Let's see.
no, because I wouldn't. It's your call. If you want to let him do it, you're the DM. For me, I wouldn't let him. Do it.
I just want to know what's
Because
right.
pulling out a weapon's a free action.
Right, but he can't pull out both daggers, and therefore he can't do two weapon fighting. For him to pull out two daggers at once, he would have to have the dual wielding feat.
Right. So you're just gonna pull out one dagger. Is that correct? You're gonna pull out one or both? Because you can't pull out both.
So
Where? Let me look at your. Let me look at your. 1 second here. Let me look at your.
No, I'm just okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have. You don't have dual wielding. So you can't pull out both daggers.
So how would I use my bonus action? Just curious. If
So-
I can't use two weapons at the same time.
Rogues eventually,
Mm-hmm.
I think at level 3, get what's called cunning actions.
Ok-
And those are your bonus
So what he's saying is that so if you were holding like say your short sword,
If you're using a bow, it's the two-handed weapon, and you have to have
Mm.
two weapons out to use your offhanded weapon as the bonus action. You have to hit with the first one, or take a swing with the first one, and then go to hit with the offhand as a bonus. So you can't like what he's trying to say is you can't do that when you have a bow out because you don't actually have an offhand weapon.
So on my first, if I attack with the bow first, I can't do my bonus action.
well, yeah, because you
You-
didn't
you-
attack with a light melee weapon,
I gotcha.
right? So you
All right.
you put your bow aside, you moved up, you pulled out your daggers. You just Wick is right. You wouldn't be able to attack this monster if that's what you want to do.
I mean, can I move again? Did I move close to him?
Let's see, where were you? You were right here, right? You
I
were
was
here
right
ish.
next to Nail.
Yeah,
right
so you
here.
moved. Yeah, so you moved what 20 feet. So you got 10 feet of movement still. If you want to move from that position.
So I'll just move back a little bit,
Okay.
or I mean, like ultimately.
Okay. So
once
you would
I
have known that you couldn't do that. So that only accounted for 10 feet of movement. So I only hit you for 10 feet of movement. Cool. So you just want to hang out there.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So this crazy looking thing here is going to fly up. He's gonna fly up in between Isra and Jeffy. He's going to target Isra, and he is going to attack.
Nah.
So it tries to basically like latch onto you and stick its beak into you, and you kind of just like shoo it away.
Parry it with my spear. What the fuck is that? What?
So, all right. So Durnan, he has no interest in these creepy flying thingies, so he's just gonna walk right up to this this troll, and he's going to. He's like, whatever. You guys can take care of that. And what he's going to do is he's going to whip out his Grim Vault, and he is going to roll, but I guess he was just a little bit too fast. And so he went to attack this troll and kind of missed. And he was like, ah! You could tell he's kind of rusty at his fighting ability. So that go ahead and end his turn, and that is going to bring up Jeffy. Jeffy.
Go ahead and just attack the one in front of me with my axe.
Yeah, so give me. And you're not flanked. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and attack that one right in front of you. You have to hit the actual dice next to the name of it. There we go. So you go to attack, and again, it just kind of just dodges out of the way. It's flying in the air, and it says ah, ah, and just kind of dodges out of the way.
That is it.
That's all you want to do? Okay. Nail.
All right, I'm gonna watch Israel, who just knocked 3 people out, run up, miss. My giant ass Minotaur companion that I just met, run up, miss. The most badass bartender I've ever seen, run up, miss. And I'm gonna be like, fuck, like I'm just under my breath. I'm like, fuck, 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 fuck. And I'm looking at this troll, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna cast Bane,
Okay.
and I'm gonna target the troll and these 2 whatever the creatures, the ones that are north, not the one in the middle. I can only
Okay.
choose 3. So the troll and the 2 guys closest to the troll. I'm gonna target those, and they have to make a charisma saving throw.
So which ones are you gonna do again?
Do you see this little target thing I'm doing?
Yeah. So those 3 there.
Yeah, these 3.
So they have to make a charisma saving throw.
They have to make a charisma saving throw, and I'm sorry, what is my DC? Not used to this.
It's
You
just a
guys know
normal.
you see the spell DC, Shibs?
It should be right
it
under
sh-
your. It should be right next to your spell book. It should have. It should have
Are
that.
you
Are you
on D&D Beyond or?
The Foundry, but I can just
your spell? Your spell DC is 14. It's right under your armor class.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know where it was on Foundry.
Yeah.
Okay.
neither do I.
It's 8 plus your charisma plus your proficiency.
So saving is that saving throw? Okay. So there's the troll, and
Yeah.
he fails.
Hell yeah.
And here is that one.
Okay.
He passes. And this one here, he passes as well.
Okay.
So the troll has what now? I'm sorry.
They have a whenever they make a attack roll or saving throw, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that number from the roll.
So whenever they make an attack or a saving, they have to subtract a d4 result. Okay.
Yeah, from the roll.
Too easy.
And it's concentration.
So yours
So-
is concentration. So
This is
okay.
concentration. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Alrighty.
And I'm going to move a bit out to the side here
Mm-hmm.
and stand next to Rogue here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool.
Okay. Perfect. Israel, you're up. You already have your staff wielded, so you're already prepped for an attack.
Yeah, I've got my spear out. I'm gonna make a spear attack against the one that's in between myself and Jeffy.
So if you guys do me a favor, if you guys double right click on the target that you want to attack, it will target that creature for you. So that way you can then, when you attack, it will tell you if you miss or you hit. Just by
cool.
Advantage
That's
on
really
it, too,
cool.
because we're flanking
I didn't know
right?
that.
Yeah.
Correct. So bad, but I want to. That's better. So 18 to hit.
So 18 to hit. 18 does hit, but you're rolling from D20, huh? That's why it doesn't show it that way. So 18 to hit, and it took.
Actually, can I do? So it should take the first damage roll would be 10
Was it
points.
10, and then. So are you attacking with one-handed, or you're attacking two-handed, right?
No, one-handed.
One-handed.
Yeah, Ezra fights with like one hand out in front of him,
Mhm.
palm up, and his spear like, you know.
So 18 to hit, you hit, and so that first damage one-handed was 10. What's the second one? That 1d8, is that part of your
The
feet?
piercing is two-handed. No, it's so the damage die is different depending on if I do it one-handed.
Ignore
or
that,
two-handed.
sorry.
Okay, so it took 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
So after it just flying around and whatever the case is, you with your spear, you just basically like skewer this thing and it just dies.
Bloodbath.
It just, yeah, as you hit it, because it's been like sucking on the blood of the troll, as you hit it, it just kind of like water balloon pops blood all over the place.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Brutal.
All right, does that end your turn?
No, bonus
Okay.
action, unarmed strike against the one that's immediately in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and target that one, please.
Yeah.
And if you can do me a favor, can you roll it in your character sheet? I just want to see the difference of what it looks like.
I've been rolling it.
Oh, you have been? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been doing it on D&B Beyond, or you've been doing it on your Foundry
I've been
character
doing it
sheet?
on D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You can do it on D&B Beyond. That's fine. No worries.
I thought
I'd-
that's what you wanted me to do.
You can. I just wanted to see if you target it, if you rolled it in the Foundry, if it automatically
Oh,
does
okay.
the hit and stuff. Because
Okay.
I have to go in and manually add the HP to the creatures
Yeah.
if you hit it. But if you hit it here, then I can just add it and kill it.
Okay, so I've got it targeted. So I roll a 1. Oh, it's not a spear attack. It's an unarmed strike. Sorry.
I think you have to. You're not rolling. Oh, there you go.
So you miss.
Nice.
Great.
But that one. First of
That's
this.
my first
So
miss
you
of the
miss.
night. My first miss of the night. 5 attack. I'm 5 for 6, baby. Okay, great.
All right. Do you have that was your action, your bonus action? Do you want to try and move or anything?
Going to. No. Yeah, I'm gonna shift. So I put myself between it and the rest, and Ruku in now.
Okay. That's good. All right. Fantastic. All right. So next up is the Sturge that you just went after.
Fuck.
And it's going to try to again I want to suck your blood. And it's going to. Is that the only attack it has? Jesus.
Yep.
And it misses. It misses terribly. You just like you move and it keeps coming. You just keep swatting it like a fly. Like, get out of here. Like, these things are more annoying than they are dangerous. So yeah, it's just gonna go ahead and just move down here. Actually, it's gonna, what was that? That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to try to move here. So Isra, that does give you attack of opportunity. Well, actually, no, you've already used your bonus action, right?
I gave him attack of opportunity. Yeah.
You have okay, go ahead. Go for it.
Making it with my spear.
If you miss,
do
you're a
that.
terrible bodyguard.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
16 to hit.
so you hit it. Go ahead and roll for damage. 9 points of damage. So yeah, so basically you delete it. So as it tries to attack you, you swat at it, and then tries to fly by. You're like, screw you, and you just like go and you hit it with your spear on like the third or fourth swat. So you delete that off of the face of the planet. Alrighty. And now next up is this other Sturge, and it's gonna go ahead and attack Jeffy here. It's right in front of it. And so it does hit Jeffy. And Jeffy takes 7 points of piercing damage. Are you resistant to piercing damage?
When he's raging.
Is it it's not a fiend, is it?
No, I don't think you have any resistance. I mean, look, you don't have resistance. No, you don't
He's
have
raging.
any. You're not raging though, are you? Okay. So you take 7 points of piercing damage. Okay. And the Sturge is attached to you. Okay. So while it's attached, it can't attack. But at the start of each of its turn, you will lose 1d4. Well, you'll lose some damage. You'll lose 1d4 plus 3 hit points due to blood loss. So you might want to try and get that off of you at some point. And now it is the troll's turn. Troll. And it's going to. This is actually wrong here. Okay. So it is going to target Durnan.
Just hit Jeffy for half his health. Holy fuck.
And it is going to bite. It's going to actually do multi-attack, and it's going to bite 3 attacks towards Durnan. So it's going to bite at him. and he takes 5 points of damage, and then he's going to claw at him twice and give him another 12 points of damage. So Durnan just took, what was it, 17 points of damage. And he will also move over here towards, he's just going to move right here. So
I'm in danger.
so Durnan's going to go ahead and get an attack of opportunity with his Grimvault. And
better.
it hits the troll and gave the troll some damage. So that's good. Alrighty. And that ends the troll's turn. Brigier, up to you.
Mm.
Fantastic.
So Brigier is going to see this troll running towards him. All right, let's see what we got. All right, he's first up. He's going to move here.
Okay.
And target the troll and cast a poison spray at him.
A poison spray?
Yes.
Okay.
And so that is a Constitution saving throw of 14. Let me find it. It has to make, or else it takes 1d12.
So was it a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw, yeah.
Okay. So I think he's
Sick. All right. And he's gonna keep on running.
He's gonna keep on keeping on.
Wait, yeah. 5.
Okay.
Wait. I got one more. He's just gonna hide behind now. Not hide, but like walk behind now and be like, "What's up?
What's up?
You're fine there." And that'll be his turn.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, Morglum, you're up.
I'm gonna it's gonna come running this way, and right here, and kind of take like a sweeping swing at his leg with my great axe.
Okay. Go ahead and target him for me, and go ahead and roll for attack. So you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. All right. So you took 7 points of slashing damage. Good job. And as you hit him, you can see that the troll, you just troll. And then Durnan's like, burn him with oil. You gotta burn him with oil. And that ends your turn.
I will go into a rage.
Okay. Rage it up as your bonus action. Fantastic. All right.
Next
I need
time,
to use
I don't know if you know or not, but you should rate in your turn. You should rage first and
Mhm.
then make your attacks because you
Yeah.
get your +2.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had to use it as a bonus action.
You can use a bonus
you can.
action before an action. You don't have to use
Right.
it after.
Oh,
Anytime
okay.
on your turn. Yeah, they're flexible. You can use them in
Yeah.
any orientation.
Yeah, I thought it was like the in. All right, cool.
No, yeah. So you can bonus action first. You can even like hold a bonus action. So like at the end of your turn, you could just be like, "Oh, I want a bonus action rage," right? So that way your next attack, or you can do it before your attack. So just kind of
Gotcha.
remember, you can do whatever you want. Cool. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's
All right. Up to Ruku. So Ruku, you have your daggers out, right? Okay.
I'm gonna put my daggers away and take my bow back out and move. I'm gonna move on top of the bar here.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a athletics check to get on top of the bar.
Hey yo.
Sick.
So you go to get up on it, but it's slippery. There's like spilled beer. Durnan just like leaped over it from that one spot, and he knocked over a bunch of glass, bunch of ales, and so your hand just kind of slips off the counter, so you're just like right here.
Okay. Can I still attack?
Yeah. You can still attack.
Okay.
That's more for just the sake of the visual
Alright,
story. That's all.
So I have oil in my inventory.
Okay.
I'm gonna dump some oil on an arrow and attack the troll.
Okay. So you're gonna break one of your oil flasks onto the troll, or onto your arrow, and then you're going to just shoot the arrow. Okay, go ahead and make your attack for your short bow. Go ahead and double right click on the troll and go ahead and attack. So you hit an 18, right? And he's engaged, so 6-9 total damage. Nice. Good roll. So okay. So you basically just hit it, and the vial of oil that you had that was on your arrow, just like as it penetrates the troll, it just kind of like just bursts and like just covers this troll. So you have like this greasy, oily troll just hanging out there. All right, one second. And then so during his turn, he's going to walk, kind of avoid this table a little bit here. Kind of avoid this. So kind of come here, and then come this way, and he's gonna go ahead and attack this troll with his Grimvault attack, and he hit. So troll is looking pretty rough. Pretty rough. Still standing, but he's not doing too good. Like he's working pretty hard. And then what Dern is gonna do now is he's gonna go ahead and use his multi attack, and he is going to swipe at him 3 more times. 1, 2,
Yo.
3. So he misses 3 times. Just kind of like just swinging at this troll, not really caring about whether or not no form or tact. He's just kind of like lumberjack in a china shop, just swinging away. Not really hitting anything though. Jeffy, you're up.
You got it, Dernan.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss one of my torches at the troll.
We're gonna burn the tavern down.
Just got a leech on it.
Okay. Go ahead and throw the torch. Go ahead and make a. What would that be? That would be a. I guess that'd be a athletics check to see if you hit it. To see if you hit him.
A couple of things. If you want to make an athletics check, definitely. It could also be an attack with an improvised weapon.
Right.
So it's like, if he has, the difference would be like if he has proficiency in athletics, his a chance would be better. If he's not proficient with improvised weapons, which he's not, his attack would be lower because he wouldn't get to add his proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. You're cool. That's a you judgment.
Do you want to throw this torch? I mean, you're not proficient in torch throwing. It's not a.
I'm gonna toss this torch at the troll who's covered in oil that's very flammable.
Okay.
And a.
Okay. Go ahead
Nice.
and. You know what? Go ahead and roll a. Hold on 1 second here. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and just roll a athletics check to see if you can hit the troll. 14 14. So you rear back and you're just like, I'm gonna burn this troll. You throw this torch, and you give it a pretty good little chuck, but it sails wide, like you overshot it, and it lands over here by Ruku.
Okay. I'm gonna. I think I have bonus action things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking to see if you can see bonus action? You really can't do a whole lot with your bonus
I
action.
mean, I could run a little bit and then attack the thing.
You got
attached to it
yeah.
with my horns. So
I'm
I'll
looking at the
probably do
right.
that.
Okay. Wait. I had Jeffy pulled up. Why did I have Jeffy pulled up? Oh, it is Jeffy's turn. That's why.
But you can also use your bonus action to rage, Jeffy.
Yeah.
Your That's kind of like what barbarians do.
Mm-hmm. So for your bonus action, you can do like you can do your goring rush. You can do your hammering horns. Look at all those different options. But you didn't hit him, so you can't do hammering horns.
I didn't mean to click that.
No, you're fine. And then goring rush is if you use your dash. So yeah, I guess all you can really do is rage.
I'll just rage.
Okay, so you're raged up. Rage. Cool.
Scarier the troll than Minotaur.
A raging minotaur and a raging half-orc barbarian. This is they.
He's just also screaming just so he doesn't look like he's not alpha. You know what I mean? Like, he's just...
Or you're just like face palming in the background, like.
All right, your turn there, Nail.
All right. Holy moly. Troll is charging us. I am going to yeah, I'm gonna cast vicious mockery on the troll. I'm gonna be like, you smell real bad.
And that's a dexterity saving throw or constitution?
No. Sorry, where is it?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I know. I can't. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, wisdom
DC
saving throw.
14. Yep.
That's a good choice because he actually has a -1 on his wisdom. He's not very smart. So yeah, he rolls a 3. He's
Sweet. Okay. So he takes how do I do just like a regular roll on this shit? Like if I just want to roll like
/R
1d4.
1d4.
Oh, it works /R. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes 1 damage. One psychic damage, but he also has disadvantage on the next attack roll
okay
before the end of the next turn.
So you insult him and he just like
Yeah, I'm like, you smell bad.
You hurt his feelings and he.
How tall is he? How tall is the troll?
He's pretty damn tall. He's like
taller than the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck. All right. Never mind.
Okay.
Cool. Then I'm going to kind of back up this way behind the bar, and as I'm running, I'm gonna toss a bardic inspiration to Isra.
Okay.
As I run by. Good luck. I'm gonna go hide behind the bar.
You'll go hide behind the
That
bar.
will be my turn.
Okay. Perfect. All right. And who's next? Israel, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna kick this chair out of the way, and I'm gonna slide right here. So I'm flanking with Morglum.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna make an attack with my spear against
Okay.
this dude. So I
Okay.
go here. Oh no, I don't. I have just do that. Yeah, that hits. Right? 23 to hit.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for damage.
All right, 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I should have just done that. All right. Well, let me go ahead and add it back and then take it away. No, that's not right. You got 12 before. No, yeah, 8, 11. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. All right.
All right, so 7 points of damage from the spear, and then unarmed strike, it's bonus action. 18 to hit, and 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. So how do you want to do that?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I want to do like, so we're sitting here fighting and everything. He stomps in front of me. I'm gonna take my spear and I flip it around and I shove it through his knee, and then I jump. I put my foot on my spear and I jump up and I bring I saw the double hammer fist from the Minotaur earlier. And I'm gonna do the whole Dragon Ball Z, just like double hammer fist right down into his head and just crack his skull and just like face plant him into the ground.
Okay.
That was me that done the double hammer fist.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morgan.
It's all good.
Alrighty. So you you defeat the troll. Congratulations.
I'm on a roll today, boys. And then I'm going to, with my movement, slide over here to give Jeffy advantage.
Okay.
Against the thingy.
Okay. So that ends your turn.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So next up.
It's nice knowing you guys.
So you take Jeffy. You take 5. Is it 5 points? Let me double check real quick. Actually, I gotta roll 1d4. 1d4
You can't do 8 points.
plus
of damage.
3. 6.
You got pretty freaking close.
So you take 6 points. You're gonna lose a lot of blood. All this has been going on, and you're just over here losing some blood. You're just like, this thing is sucking the life out of me.
This is exactly why I crawled out of this hole.
You even had a turn, Jeffy. You should have tried to attack this thing off of you.
I saw an opportunity.
You saw an opportunity. Okay. So now it's gonna go. So it's still stuck on you, and that ends its turn. And so Brigier, you're up. You guys are actually. I'm not gonna tell you right now. You guys are actually. I'll tell you after the fight. Go ahead, Brigier.
Brigier is just going to raise his staff and summon the sound of a bell as he points towards the weird bug creature thing and cast Toll the Dead.
Toll
so
the
it's gonna
Dead?
have to make a that is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. So that
And
does not
that
fail.
fails it. And it is not damaged, right? So
No.
takes
Our
one point at
spellcasters are slanging, dog.
takes 1 point of necrotic damage.
Hell yeah.
Spellcasters are slanging it.
Hey man, the Bane stuck on the one that mattered.
Hey, it did. You're right.
Sorry, guys. I'm back. All right, I'm back. So it took 1 point of damage.
1 point of necrotic damage.
Copy.
Oh, I just burnt my fucking face off.
True.
Okay. So you hit it with 1 point of damage. 1 second. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. And okay, that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it ends this turn.
See, if I really wanted to be mean, the Sturge would have disconnected and given him 10 points of damage for ripping out of Jeffy.
Oh. Oh. Bye, Jeffy.
Bye, Jeffy. My name is Jeff. I'm dead from a Sturge.
Total time outside of out of the well, like 20 minutes.
Here comes his brother Jeffo.
Looks just like
He responds to Jeffy.
If I wanted to be super mean, I would have used the troll to
Saw
kick
his
you guys
brother
down.
fall down the well.
I would have used the
Revenge
troll
is
to kick
good.
you guys down the well. But level 1, I'm not being mean.
Yes, troll.
All right, Morgan, what are you doing, buddy?
Uh, eh, so well, like if I kill it, it's still in him. So never mind. Can I attempt to like pull it off and throw it in the hole? Is that like a ridiculous request?
You can make a strength check to pull him off. Just remember, if you pull him off, you're gonna rip him off of Jeffy. So he's going to take damage.
It needs precision.
Unless you, how about this?
The face.
Unless you crit, I'll give you the, if you want to try and pull him off, if you crit on a strength check, which by the way, this thing is not very strong. It's like a 4 strength, right? So if you crit, you can rip him off without giving Jeffy any damage. Otherwise, he takes 10 points of blood loss.
I got to get a 20, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
roll 20 without modifier.
5% chance.
You gotta get a 20 with a D4.
Because he's
5% chance to not make our.
yeah, these things are
Our guy
stuck.
going-
They're like stuck in. They're like leeches. They're stuck.
I mean, he's not dead.
No,
not
he's
to
not.
Go unconscious.
Yeah.
He'll be close.
He's alright.
He'll be he'll be unconscious for sure.
So for someone to die outright, so one shot, die outright, you have to, the attack has to do the remaining amount of health that they have left, and then the absolute total of their HP over again. So does that make sense? So like if someone has 13 health and their max health is 15, they have to take 28 total points of damage in one shot for them to be killed outright.
Yeah. So Jeffy, why'd you just go down to 3 damage? Weren't you at like 8?
Because I took 7 initially, and then I took another 5, or did I take 6?
Took 6.
So
You
I should
took-
be at 2.
Oh no,
no,
Jeffy.
So if it can do 17 points of damage somehow.
it
Well,
only
okay.
it only did. Hold on, no, the Sturge only did 6 points of damage to him. No wait, yeah, he only did 6 points of damage. No.
It did 7 first and then 6.
It did 7 originally, and then it did 6. It did 7 when it first got onto you, and then it did 6 at the start of its turn because he's sucking his blood
Mhm.
off of you. So that was only 13 points of damage, and you started with how much? 15. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
15 minus 7. You're not
He's
at,
got 2 health points. He's got 2 left.
okay.
Yep.
All right.
You can update that on D&D Beyond, and it'll show in the stream if you guys are watching.
I don't want to kill Jeffy.
I don't want to kill Jeffy.
I want to help him, but I don't want to kill him.
Morglum, you're up.
I could go scream at it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay.
that works.
just
What kind of check is that? An imitation? Intimidation?
you can make
What if I try and burn it?
I mean, if you want to try to burn it with a torch, you can try that.
Just
Again,
smack it
you're-
with your axe, dude. Fuck it, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
That's the barbarian thing to do.
Just hit it, man.
The
Like,
one
we're a
barbarian
bug, it
said
doesn't
to
fucking
another.
matter.
Smack him with your axe, dude.
I love
That's
how
what
there's
I'm
just like
gonna
the
do.
2 barbarians are like, just hit it, dude.
Yeah.
Just swing at it, man.
All right, dude, hold still.
So, yep, you missed. So it's just like sucking on it, but like just imagine like its beak is inside of him, but his legs are still like moving. So he's just like rotating around and like looking at you, and as you swing, he just kind of like shifts to the left, and you just completely miss.
Oh.
Sorry. All right, does that end your turn?
Yeah, I just continue to be enraged.
All right, Ruku, what are you doing? I mean, you did have
Yeah,
+2 on your strength check, so you could have possibly got a crit. You know.
I'm gonna try and shoot the thing without hitting Jeffy.
Yeah, okay, so you can do that, but I'm gonna say it's at least because it's on Jeffy, right? and he's surrounded by Durnan and Morglum. So I'm gonna say he's like a quarter cover.
Your best bet would
If
be,
I
like,
move first.
Yeah, like if you like move up to like up to there or something, you'd be able to hit him a little bit better. Yeah.
That's as far as I can move.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one person, so I'll let you go ahead and hit it. It's fine. Go ahead and attack.
arrow through. That'll work.
Yeah. You're gonna tell Morgan to duck or anything, or are you just gonna like fuck him just to let this
Good
arrow?
luck.
I'm gonna tell him to duck.
Okay.
Let's see greatest archer I've ever known.
So you miss. So basically, you tell him to duck, and he ducked, but then like him being like just big and whatever the case is, he ducked and like hit the top of his axe and just ricocheted off. He basically blocked your arrow. Does that end your turn? Or you do anything else?
No. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. So Durnan, he's literally not interested at all in this thing, so he's just gonna walk away.
Fuck you too, guy.
He's just like, that seems like you should put some ointment on that thing. Like he just sees it as like a parasite that just attacked this guy, and he doesn't want to really get involved in it, so he just kind of like walks away and gets behind the bar. And that ends his turn. Jeffy, what do you gotta do?
What type of stupid fucking move am I gonna make now?
Just belly flop into
Yeah,
the ground.
I was no, into the ground, into the pit.
Oh.
No.
No.
Roll a new character.
Style.
Just roll a new character.
Just roll.
No.
It's gonna jump. I forgot how far that. I think it's like, it's got to be at least 100, 200
It's a
feet.
long ass.
Yeah, it's basically it's death unless someone has.
Brother with way more strength will come back up.
I can feather fall it.
Yeah, I looked at your character sheet and then I thought to myself, "Wow, I'm a dick. You just rolled really bad."
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna attack it with my axe.
We'll hit it someday.
I'll get him. I'll fucking get him. Just wait
Sure
until
you
it's
will.
my turn.
I believe you.
This
You guys
thing's
thought
immortal.
you thought the troll was the boss? It's not.
It's not. It's the dirt.
So you missed.
Yeah, he missed on the thing
Yes,
that's
yep,
attached to him.
you
It's
missed.
fantastic.
It's awesome.
I mean,
love it.
technically,
No,
I should have.
Skip your turn and let me kill it.
I was gonna be a dick
Nope.
and make him roll a disadvantage on his axe because it's like, how are you gonna hit yourself with an axe? But
He just holds it out in front of him, pointing it. Swing back at himself.
These guys have missed a lot tonight.
Oh my god.
level 1, level 1.
All right.
I'm fucking
Gonna
7
run.
for 8.
Here, and I'm going to once again cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
So it's DC or spell save 14.
All right. So wisdom saving throw,
Yes.
or is it wisdom or charisma? Wisdom, that's right.
Wisdom? Yes. So he fails.
He fails. Okay, and he takes 1 point of damage.
3 damage.
3 damage.
It's 1d4 I roll, yeah. So 3 damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Doesn't matter. He's dead. Good job.
I killed him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
you
spell-
spawn. You suck.
Yeah.
3 words.
That looks
Yeah.
like it
Dog
doesn't even hurt.
explodes.
You're just basically like, yeah, you little Sturge, all your little Sturge friends. You don't have any Sturge friends, and
Fucking
And
little
you do
loser. You little
nothing.
fucking. Yeah.
You do nothing. It does
He's
nothing.
like, oh, hey guys.
and he was just like, aw, and then he died. So he just got really upset and then just died. So
Ezra looks over at like really surprised at Neil, and he just kind of like puts both his hands up in the air like celebratory. He's like shaking his spear, and he's just like, "Yeah, dude, you did it!
The fuck,
You did it!
the
You
fuck
killed
did I kill it?
something.
Is it
You
dead?
killed it."
You did it.
Isra runs over and just like picks Nail up, and he's just like, "You did it! Yeah, good job!" And he sits it back down.
So, on that
I
note,
like-
we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break to go use the restroom, and you guys can decide what you want to do after we come back from the break, and you also level up after defeating that troll, so everyone will now be able to level up to level 2. And you guys can handle that on the break if you know what you're doing. If not, then we'll go ahead and just do it at the end of the session. So just a quick little break.
So
Love it. Hey, dude, you're doing really well for your first time as a DM. Like this is one of the cleanest first games for a DM I've.
welcome back, everyone. All right, so party has just slayed a troll. Slayed? Whatever. Has just slayed a troll. You're all kind of looking around and you're like, what the what? This place is crazy. Nail, you being
Yeah, I'm
young and
freaking out.
first time here, you're probably just
It's just what it's usually like at an inn.
yeah. So you guys are all just kind of standing around. You have, a large group of people that are like celebrating, like, oh, wow, you guys are amazing. Like some of the ones that have seen you in action during the bar fight, and then you jumped up and attacked this troll. You're just like, oh my god, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Like just high fives and like butt slaps. I think Nails some like 7-foot like female half orc comes up and just like slaps you in the butt and is like, good job, little boy. And you're like, what the?
Over here trying to get, like spear out of the fucking troll's knee.
So, here's the interesting thing, kind of a little side tangent here. So the troll has a feature called regenerate, right? And so what the troll can do is on his turn, he'll basically regenerate 10 points of health right? However, if he takes any poison or acid or fire damage in that round, he cannot rejuvenate. And so I kind of fudged a little bit because you threw a torch at him and you missed, right? And so technically he should have rejuvenated after he went down because no one put any fire on him. But that's okay. That's my bad.
Somebody did acid spray.
Did someone do an acid spray?
I did, but he
Bet you missed. So he missed the acid spray. He also missed the fire damage, technically, because if you would have hit him with this torch, he would have taken one point of fire damage, and then therefore he would not have been able to regenerate. So technically he should have regenerated. That's on me, so my bad. But either way, it's all good. So anyway, so you guys hit the troll. He went down. During kind of after the troll went down, he just pretty much just like did the spit into the platoon and just kind of like walked back to the bar, started serving drinks, and everyone just kind of being all celebratory to you guys, congratulating you. What's everyone doing?
So who's buying me drinks? That's what I want to know. I just slayed a
I
troll.
think I
Call
think
me
that
Killer. Who's buying drinks? Anybody in the crowd? Durnin?
owner
I just
of the
put a troll in
establishment
your bar,
might,
can I have
like to buy us some drinks for aiding and defending his tavern.
Ah,
At the very least, I think
Drink.
you deserve it.
one round on the house.
Hey,
As Durnin pipes up and just goes ahead and gives everyone one round of ale in the house for a job well done.
fantastic. So,
Thank
boys,
you.
I don't know about you guys, but that's a pretty fucking good start to this operation's goal.
I'm gonna die.
Burger will kind of turn to
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Is it-
question.
anybody have anything? He's like bleeding out.
Oh,
So while Morglum is bleeding out, some of the employees of the Yawning Portal start to stabilize him and to make sure that he's not bleeding anymore. So they wrap him in some basic bandages and that kind of stuff.
Could we take while we're like celebrating and stuff, could we constitute that as a short rest? Like where we're sitting here drinking and just kicking it back?
Yeah. You guys can all take a short rest. So go ahead and just do the short rest within D&D Beyond. I guess you guys were kind of just sitting here for about an hour or so.
did the
Okay.
level up like go through?
No, not until a long rest.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
It says you're level 2. Yeah, it says you're level 2 bard.
Well,
20.
no, I did it because you said we could during
Right.
the break.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm saying technically did it because I was gonna use my Song of Rest for more HP.
Oh yeah.
So
How do you level up?
we'll do.
I'll show you later.
Yeah, we'll go over that. So like Jeffy, the reason why I wanted to call for a short rest is because during a short rest you can roll your hit dice and you can get your health back. So you have.
So you're a
one hit dice.
barbarian, so you get 1 d12
Yeah, plus it's Constitution.
plus his Constitution modifier. So roll a d12 and then add 3 to it. Everyone can do that if you took damage.
I think I got damage. Ooh, good shit.
So that's
If we didn't take damage, we just hit take short rest.
It's fine.
so you rolled 1 d12, so then go ahead and add 3, so 8, 9, 11.
I was just seeing if it worked. I'm sorry. I don't actually have to roll.
No, that's fine. So Jeffy, you got 11 points of HP back.
I almost put 236 down.
Morglum, you've got 3, and then add your Constitution modifier to that. Which
I was more or less just rolling to.
Oh, okay.
Just like
Okay.
do the type command.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. So everyone kind of had a short rest while you guys are resting and kind of, drinking your pain away. The alcohol seems to numb the pain of having a scourge inserted into your chest and sucking your blood. And, the employees start to, Durnan instructed them to clean up the mess. So the employees pretty much just kind of like rolled the troll back down the portal. Like they just kind of like rolled him and he just fell down the portal and just like hit the ground.
Hopefully no one was down there.
Yeah. And you guys are kind of licking your wounds and sharing some stories, and there's a kind of a crowd that's kind of like they're kind of being starstruck just a little bit, right? They're hanging out behind you, but not really wanting to talk to you because they know that you just got into a fight. But they're kind of like looking over at you. A couple of ladies and lads kind of give you that little wink or that little like flirtatious look, like, yeah, that's right. They just saw you do some pretty cool stuff. And while you guys are kind of sitting there and drinking and having a good time, Nail, you're the furthest on the bar. You kind of look over and you see this kind of more of a figure that sticks out more than the rest, right? He has this mustache and this floppy hat, and he's tightening his scarf around his neck. He comes up to you and he goes, "Ha ha 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 ha! Very good, very good, so good! Oh, that was glorious! That was glorious!
Hey, your mic's cutting out. I don't know if you're too far or whatever.
Oh, that was glorious, glorious! Come sit at my table. Come sit at my table, and I will buy you drinks. And we will celebrate your glorious victory over this nasty troll." And he just kind of walks over and he sits at the table that's behind at the table you guys were sitting at before. Does everyone go over there and
Sure.
and-
Buying drinks? Yeah, he said he's buying
He
drinks.
says, "Bye."
These hotties with you, dude.
I follow the group.
Yeah,
Very
why
good,
not?
very good, very good. Congratulations. Do you like vodka? I love vodka. Durden, vodka,
Vodka makes bad
Vod-
decisions.
vodka for the
Never
table.
I've never had vodka.
And Durnan just kind of like he just gives that like nod of recognition. Yeah, you are adventurers, am I right? Yes? No?
Yes.
Oh,
Very skilled and knowledgeable adventurers. Absolutely.
Oh.
Spent many years adventuring.
Many years. I can tell. I can tell you guys are very, very skilled at what you do. Very good. I am very impressed. As the drinks, Gabriella brings the drinks over and she just kind of distributes them amongst the people, amongst the group there. Do any of you know who I am? I am a very, very famous wizard and celebrity and a chronicler. You might know me.
And what?
You might have seen me around. I'm a chronicler. You might have seen me around before. I am Volathump Gadarm, at your service. Nice to meet you.
Would I know who that is? Or
What was that? I'm sorry. Could you it's really loud in here. What was that again?
My name is Volathump Gadarm. I am very, very famous. Very, very famous.
I'm just gonna call you OG. Is that okay?
No, no, no.
Is he famous?
You can call me my friends, and you are my friends. We are friends, yes. My friends call me Volo.
Oh.
All the words.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You can call me Volo. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Volo.
Hello, I'm Nail.
And-
Oh
and-
God, I am starstruck. Clay is starstruck.
Yeah, because I think you kind of know who this person is,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Can- Does like Nail know who it is, having lived in Waterdeep?
Nail, you would know exactly who this person is. Yes. and you-
Okay,
you-
I'm just like, holy shit. Hi, I'm Nail.
Oh, nice to
I'm
meet
assuming
you.
I would too.
Anybody who is from Waterdeep
Yeah.
knows who Volo. Actually, anybody who's really lived in Faerun for any given point of time and who has
Everyone but Jeff.
Yeah, everybody here should know who Volo is. He is a very
Big deal.
he's a big deal, right? So he's a chronicler, he's a wizard, he's a celebrity. Everyone knows who he is. Okay.
Yep.
Very good, very good. Where did you learn all of these amazing tricks? You, Mr. Monkman. You are a monk. I can tell you are a monk. You are very, very impressive. Where did you learn this wonderful things? It is okay. It is okay. No need. No need. I do not mean to pry. Ooh, look at you. You are a big bull. You are a big bull. As he slides back and kind of like takes in all of this minotaur that is sitting in front of him. He's just like, from where do you come from? Where do you hail?
Israel's just got his head in his hands.
And he gives you like this look, like this piercing look, like of seriousness for a minute. For why are you not in the labyrinth? Who is guarding the labyrinth? Your family is guarding the labyrinth? Okay, well, welcome. Welcome to the yawning portal. I'm so happy to see you. I am so happy to see you. I trust you have noticed some of the violence in the city? Have you seen the violence in the city these past 10 days or so? I have not seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. It is quite depressing. What do you think of the violence in the city?
It does seem to be increasing as of late. Yeah, there's always been violence here, I believe.
Very true. More so recently than last. More so recently. That damn November. Anyways, I must be honest with you. I do have a little bit of a problem that I hope that maybe you would be able to assist me with. Because I am Volo. Would you care to assist Volo in a small little problem that I have?
Israel like just tries to make direct eye contact with Brig. I'm just like staring him right in the eyes. And I just like look at him through my brows and I'm just like shaking my head.
Like no or yes?
Yes, like shaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't even have to
Nodding my head.
look. He was just kind of like,
Yes.
I can't speak for everybody here, but I know at least a couple of us would be more than willing to help you out.
Oh, that is so good to hear. I was so worried that you would say no. I mean, if you are a smart man, you would probably say no. Drink up. Drink. Shots. Huzzah! And he takes a shot of his drink. So, and as soon as he takes his shot of his drink, you can see that like the seriousness of the situation kind of comes back to him a little bit. He goes, "My problem, and am very sad to say that I have lost a friend. He has gone missing a couple nights ago. My friend's name is Floon Blagmar. And I mean, this guy, he's got more beauty than brains, this fella. And he's very, very attractive man, but not quite not the sharpest knife in the drawer, if you know what I mean. And I'm afraid that he took a bad way home a couple of nights ago and was possibly kidnapped, or potentially worse. I fear for the worse. I hope that you can possibly track him down as fast as possible, and I will give you money. I will pay you for your services. I can give you some now, and I can give you 10 times more than that when you find Floon. How do you say? Would you like to help me out and find my friend Floon, who is out there in probably a cold, dark place?
Brigger will kind of nod, but he'll also look around and just kind of confirm with everybody and make sure.
As he's doing that, as he's like waiting for that to kind of sink in, he just kind of like reaches down and he pulls out a small pouch for each of you and hands out a small pouch. It contains 10 gold dragons.
Ooh.
For you to think about, to know that I am being serious in my request. I will pay
10
you
each?
I will pay you 10 gold each now, and 10 times that much when the Floon has been returned. How do you say?
Yep. Yes.
There's dragons involved. Ruku's always interested.
And, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I said I pulled the troll's teeth out.
Okay. Get-
Pulled it out, so I'm gonna go ahead and hand him one of the troll's teeth because I don't understand how money works.
So you set these troll's teeth, and he just kind of like leans back in his chair, and he just takes a look at it, and he just kind of smiles, and he's like, very good, and he just kind of like rushes him off to the side for a minute and just kind of lets him sit there. Doesn't pick him up or do anything with him yet. So
Very, very good. Okay.
you will track my friend Floon?
Yeah. Do you
believe we-
know where he was? Okay, so you said he took the wrong way. Where did he leave from?
Oh, no. I must say it very, very embarrassing for me. I might have gotten my friend Floon in a little bit of trouble, to be honest with you. I was suffering from a little bit of writer's block, and my friend Floon and I, we decided to go down to have some drinks at the Skewered Dragon about 2 nights ago. 2 nights. We gambled and, we drank for a few hours. And then I left. I left Floon there at the Skewered Dragon by himself. And I have not seen him since. And that is all I know. And I have not seen him. We were supposed to meet the next day to go over some ideas for a book, and he no show. And now Volo has no idea what to do. So I am looking for brave and very skilled adventurers to hopefully find my dear friend Floon.
What does he look like?
Floon? Oh, he's a very, very handsome man. Very, very handsome man. He has flowing blonde hair. He has a face of a poet. Soft, but yet also firm. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
I love him already.
He looks over at Nail. You know what I mean. He dresses very well. He likes to impress people wherever he goes. He has a nose that is very strong. Strong nose. You could never miss him. He will stand out in a crowd. How soon can you start? Looking for my friend Floom.
What time of day is it now?
I would say that given all of the events, we're probably, maybe like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night.
I think it would not be unwise to rest first, but if you would like, we could expedite it.
About first light, we don't want to go to it first. I think the first place we want to look, obviously, is the Skewer Dragon. Maybe we can go talk to some of the employees there and see what they were thinking, or see if they saw anything or remember.
Are you saying all this out loud at the table?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good idea. It is very good. Very good. You are the smart one, I can see. Yes.
Right.
Go to where the last person where he was seen last. Very smart. Very good.
No, I just know how to hunt people.
Oh, you are a hunter, huh?
Well, no. Anyway.
Well.
So I don't want to do it while the employees are trying to work. Maybe if we do it in the morning when maybe they're cleaning up or something. Maybe we catch them like towards the end, like 5 a.m. or something like that. So we go to sleep now, and then wake up early and go talk to the employees when they're not dealing with a bunch of drunk idiots.
Oh,
I'm also very drunk, so I want to go to bed. My fists hurt.
So, you will start tomorrow then?
In the morning. Yes, please.
First light.
Oh, you guys are very, very, very hospitable. I appreciate you, and I will for sure. You can count on Volo. I will be here at the Yawning Portal, waiting for your return tomorrow.
We'll be here.
Very good, very good. Drinked up! And he claps his hand, like thinking, expecting that somebody kind of like brings him dirt and just like looks over him like, what? like Volo has this like, probably well disconnected sense of self-importance, right? He just kind of clap, and then Volo's seen this. He's like, more vodka. You drink more? Yes, you drink more.
yes.
Why does it?
And so he orders some more.
You keep paying, I'll fuck yeah. Drinking. Yeah.
So you guys are spending the night drinking. You guys got a little bit drunk.
I'm gonna. Nail is gonna excuse himself and go home.
You're gonna go home?
For the night, but I'm gonna meet them back here early in the morning. I'll
Okay.
promise him that. But I'm gonna go back and I'm going to kind of like gather my things and meet them back here early in the morning.
Oh, you have to go check in with Daddy. Go check in with Daddy. That is fine.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Okay.
What?
All right.
what
Thank you
is-
for.
What is your
the approval.
father's name, by the way?
It's just your Volo, and it's taking
You look familiar. That is why I asked.
his name is Aldrin Callahan.
Aldrin, you are the son of Aldrin Callahan.
Yeah,
The famous map maker?
that's him.
Oh, I have many maps of your father's.
He's made a lot.
I have used many of his maps in my journeys. Tell your father that Volo Thump Kadam says hello. He will know me. Trust me, he will know me.
I think everybody. Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll tell him you say hi.
Great stories. Okay.
All right, I'm
Have-
literally scurrying out of the inn.
Idris staring
Good
at
night.
Nell as he like scampers off. He's just like staring you down.
Bye.
You're famous? Like what?
I just want to obnoxiously wave, yelling by.
Bye.
As I leave, I'm gonna. As I walk away from the table, if it's okay to retcon this, I'm gonna put my hand on, fucking Gorbash's shoulder and use a cure wounds so he's not hurting for the night that he's drinking before the rest.
Okay. So, you heal. You put cure wounds on Morglum. Okay.
I was never hurt.
I was never hurt.
Oh, I mean the Minotaur. I'm
The
sorry.
Min- the
I'm sorry.
Minotaur.
It's cool.
I meant
So-
the Minotaur. Yeah.
We'll get him straightened
I'm
out.
bugging.
We'll get him straight in the map. Okay, so you're
Just two
You're-
dumb
you're-
barbarians. So
you're heading home. You and I will talk offline to see where your home is at in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing major.
Durnan, he says, "Last call." Just kind of yells for last call. What are you guys gonna do? And the yawning portal isn't is not an inn. So where is everyone? Are you guys gonna sleep out in the street? Are you guys gonna go try and find an inn?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
assuming
over
I
to
have,
Durnan here and ask him what the nearest inn is, or the nearest accommodations.
You're
I'm
gonna-
assuming I have some kind of housing for the guild, right?
Mhm.
Or from what I'm living in normally.
He's gonna try to follow Nail because Nail killed the thing that was on him.
Now, can we stay with you?
He's gone.
No.
He's
I'm gone already.
He already
Yeah.
he already left. He already left.
Well, I'm kind of homeless, so
Jeffy's gonna go get lost in the
Yeah, I'm
town.
gonna.
No.
So-
Hey, no. Israel's gonna run after Jeffy and pull him back. Like, no. We can't have the Minotaur walking in the street. Come back, please.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so we got to figure this out.
So okay. So we gotta figure out where to go and lay down.
I think no, you had it right. Let's just go ask Durnan where we can find some rooms. We got
Yeah,
paid. We have
I
10
mean-
gold. We can find a room. We can get rooms, guys.
I would think they're yeah.
Let's go talk to Durnan.
I'm right here. What's up, Durnan? Where the inn's at here, friend?
You're looking for an inn?
We need some room. We need to sleep.
Oh. You're not from around here, I take it then.
Look at me, dude. No.
Good point. Are you looking for what type of inn? You looking for like it's affordable or a little more upper class?
Oh, we got 10 gold. How about a little bit better? I want to sleep comfortably.
Sleep.
I don't actually slept in like a real bed before. It's always been like straw mats and bedrolls. So yeah, what's like a good inn?
A good inn.
Yeah, like maybe like
a
mid
4-star.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I'm not looking for like luxury, but I'm looking for like a.
I'm looking for
like-
breakfast. I want some breakfast.
You want some breakfast? Okay.
Yeah, like a double bed at least. You know, like a queen maybe.
It's kind of big.
Okay. So there is the quiver. There is the Quiver Inn. The Quiver Inn is just located just a few blocks north of where we're at right now. It's still in the same district. It is it's a good place. Innkeeper is Lalia. She's good people. I would definitely, if you want a good place to sleep for the night, I would definitely say the Quiver Inn is your place to go. A little pricey. If you're looking for something maybe not so pricey, I would definitely look at
Are you saying quiverin? Or are you saying quiver in?
Quiver Inn.
Okay.
The
So you were-
Quiver.
You were alluding to a brothel.
The Quiver Inn. If you are looking for
Understood.
something, if that is too pricey, I don't know what Leia
No.
has charged recently, but there is also the White Inn, and the White Inn is just south of here, a couple blocks. I'll point you guys. I'll point you guys to the map here in a minute. Just south of here, and innkeeper is Grega. Good people. Not the best accommodations though. Is that all? In this last call, do you want more round? Another round of drinks?
Just continue to stare at Durnan.
One for the road. Yeah, I gave you that gold piece earlier. I think I can get another round, right?
He kind of like does like a quick tabulation in his head, and even though you probably like outdrank the gold that you gave him for the night, like he's taking into consideration like the fact that you obliterated the troll and a couple of flying creatures, and you got into a bar fight, and you were just sitting with Volo for a little bit. And he's like, "Okay, I'll give you one more round."
Huh.
So
Thank you.
he gives you another round of drinks, and he goes, "Well, if you don't mind, I must get ready to close up shop. So finish your drinks, and if you need anything else, I will be in my be cleaning up."
Ezra turns around to the group and he just kind of holds his mug up and he goes, "Two new friends."
Jeffy, you're dead. You just fell like 300 feet.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Cheers.
So where are you guys going? Are you guys heading to the Quiver Inn?
Quiver
or
in,
to
fuck it up.
The
Yeah.
Quiver?
Quivering, dude.
We're sleeping good, dude.
Okay.
Brigger's heading back to his place. He ain't spending money.
Okay. So you travel, and I'm going to pull this up for you guys so that way it is so you guys can see where you're at. So here's the map of Waterdeep.
I'm
And
gonna go to the cheap place.
okay. And so right now you guys are located, I believe it's right here. So you guys are right there.
Actually, if I've been working in this city for a month, I would have somewhere to stay. Isn't that part of like the moderate lifestyle?
Yeah, so like for like Brigier and for you, Isra, you guys live here, so you guys already have like a place to go, right? Like
So-
you have your house. So really, the only places that like really only people that really need anything to like sleep in is the Minotaur and the Barbarian.
I look at Ruku and I'm like,
Is Jeffy and Morglum? Sorry.
I
And
look at
Ruku.
Brigier and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I look at Brigier and I'm like, like, we've been working together for a while. What's your lifestyle? Like, what is your
Also moderate.
moderate? So we're both moderate. So I feel like that's like what, like a 2-bedroom fucking thing? Or what? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think of space here. I look at him and I go, okay,
I probably can't fit.
I can't fit both of the fucking giant people in mine. So what if you take one, I'll take the other, and like you can take Ruku, or I can take Ruku. I don't fucking know.
I'll take the Mr. Minotaur. You can come with me, and you can take the other two.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fair.
I'll go with Ezra.
Ruku
I
and
don't-
Morgan, you can come stay at my place, guys. You don't have to worry about staying
Yeah.
with me.
I
Thank
don't
you,
exactly
sir.
think my guest bed will fit you, but there is.
Just so you know, I don't actually have any furniture in my place. I'm working on it, but yeah, it might actually benefit us considering you guys got bedrolls, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's go. We'll probably
So-
go somewhere around the hill.
So you guys are heading out. You guys are going to go to your respective chambers. Nail went to his house. Isra and Bigir, you took Morglum and Ruku, and you guys went off. Ruku, where are you going?
He's with
Yeah,
me.
I'm just gonna go with them.
Okay. So you're all going to go and just shack it up for the night at your respective houses or accommodations, and you will rest. In the morning, I will need everyone when we wake up to make a Constitution saving throw. You just spent all night drinking, so that will determine if you are exhausted or not. So everyone, you had
Wait,
drink.
Nail did.
Nail, you did not. Yes, so everyone who drank all night, you will have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you are hungover the night after, to see how beat up you are. So we'll do that on our next session. So on that note, we will end the night. You guys will have a long rest going into for tomorrow, and that is where we will pick up on day 2 as you guys decide where you are, how you're going to go looking for Floon. So just to recap, you guys are going to go to the Skewered Dragon. You're going to make your way from the Skewered Dragon. You're going to meet here at the Yawning Portal tomorrow morning. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I believe that was the plan. Yep.
Okay. So you're going to meet at the yawning portal and then make your way to the skewered dragon to look for Floon. And that ends our session 1.
Awesome.
Hell
A lot of fun, man.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Your
That's good.
voice for Volo was really good.
Yeah,
Well, everything for Volo was really good.
yeah, that was great.
Yeah.